Yeah. They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. They feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. Yeah. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. Ain't no chance I'm coming down, no. Got a soul view to myself, yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation, now I got rollies, all in rotation. Hop on a jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Squatting on bed like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go ball out in Vegas. Living a life like I'm rich and I'm famous. Don't see the grind that I know that it came with. I ain't make it this far for myself, yeah. I had to prove to everybody else, yeah. I had to set them straight, yeah. I had to boss, so I had to renovate, I know. They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah. I had to go delegate. They feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. Yeah. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. Ooh, yeah. Why they wanna bring me down? So much drip, yeah, I almost drowned in it. I can't dim it down. Yeah, I'm way too fired up. I can't simmer down. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I see the flashing lights. Make sure the flashing right. Yeah, I'm in my bag tonight. Yeah. Ooh, I might just pull up before it. Watch out, the engine is roaring. It's too loud, you can ignore it. Yeah, yeah. This the high life with a few. You can have it all, no need to choose. First, let me demonstrate how you can rise to the top. Yeah, I had to elevate. Yeah.
You can't manage this, can't break this, boy, I'm funded. Gotta keep my distance when you not 100, Those the same ones say they loyal, they funny, You can't match my energy, and yeah, you know it, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Yes, I meant it, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Hey, I'm a problem when I'm on top like this my designer flow, ayy. Gotta keep my fur coat close, cause I'm a boss and I'm way too close. I don't really wanna come ask me why I gotta act like this. Tell them that my pockets too swollen, they already know I'm a flex with a bag like this. Like, I'm at the top and that's literal. I'm making money, it's digital. They watch how I step in, it's pivotal. They wanna be me and it's pitiful. I cannot be no one else and I'm flexing, I'm glad to be me. There's no angle they can come for me, boy, I'm 0 degrees. Wait, you can't manage this, can't break this, boy, I'm funded. Gotta keep my distance when you not 100, Those the same ones say they loyal, they funny, You can't match my energy, and yeah, you know it, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Yes, I meant it, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Yeah, I'm killing it, I'm the realest. Ain't gotta say, gotta know you feel it. My flow got a code, sick as the illest. I know that I'm great and they about to witness me going in. I went way up, about to go again. You see me on the telly, then you tell a friend. Cause you know I'm about to rain, it'll never end. Cause I got big dreams, big goals, never settle, gotta keep on going now. You say you got it, and I'm Red Bull, I got the wings and I ain't coming down. No. Ooh, I keep it straight, every line is so intentional. This is your moment to let it go. You know that I'm into them way too cold. Too cold. You can't manage this, can't break this, boy, I'm funded. Gotta keep my distance when you not 100, Those the same ones say they loyal, they funny, You can't match my energy, and yeah, you know it, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Way too cold, yeah, man, I'm way too cold, Yes, I meant it, yeah, man, I'm way too cold,
You know, sometimes this life can get rough. You get knocked down, but you gotta get up. Keep going. I'd have been knocked down 1,000 times, yeah, I traveled around 1,000 miles, feeling so tired, but you know I can't stop now. Came way too far, won't throw in the towel. It ain't looking real good, but I won't give up. Pac said that I gotta keep my head up, so I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I'm standing right here. Demons all around, but I ain't got no fear. You can kick me down, but I won't stay down. I run this town, ain't backing down. We going in rounds. Yeah, the winds will blow, but these roots too deep. I'm on my feet, the underdog, and I won't be beat. In the fire now, but I won't be burned. I was waiting for this, and now it's my turn. Sweat on my face, blood in my eyes. Been underground, now I aim for the sky. Don't quit now, you can last longer. All these wounds only making you stronger. Don't give up now, yeah, you gotta climb. But we give it to all until the end, until the end of time.
We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Until the end of time.
Yeah. Been through a whole lot, but we overcome. Enemies in our face, but we ain't gon' run. Never drift off course, always stay on mission. Won't slow us down, cause we way too driven. Yeah, we put in these 10,000 hours. You won't stop us, cause we got the power. Whole world is watching, and I hope they ready. From here on out, we are legendary. You can kick me round, but I won't stay down. I run this town, ain't backing down. We going in rounds. Yeah, the winds will blow, but these roots too deep. I'm on my feet, the underdog, and I won't be beat. Turn the lights up now, welcome to the show. I ain't never gonna stop, this is all I know. My eyes on the prize, until I die. I'm gonna rise, level up to the skies. Yeah, we here now, we were chosen. All the pain brought us to this moment. Watch everything we work for fall in line. We gon' give it our all until the end, until the end of time.
We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Till the end of time.
We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Until the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time.
Until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Till the end of time.
Ding dong, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Ding dong, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Aye, ding dong, 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 ding dong. Aye. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't coach the boy that I'm in. Now we on the block with the up for events. Skin kept close, cause you plotting on them with the tits on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap, all ready to go and jump in. Ding dong, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Ding dong, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Ding dong, 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 ding.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now. I just wanna turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna turn around. I just wanna have fun, turn around.
Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in the cage, I'ma let out the. Wake up, get out
Welcome contestants to the Finals Masters Series. This video will explain the format for the competitive final scene across the North American and European regions. The Finals Masters Series is an open global ecosystem where the best contestants from around the world can compete to prove they are the best of the best. Contestants from both regions will compete in a global circuit across 2 splits. Contestants will compete in 4 open qualifiers, each split to gain circuit points. Each qualifier will host a best of 3 double elimination bracket. The top 8 teams in a competitive split will qualify for the Finals Masters. The Masters will be a 2-day double elimination bracket where the top contestants will fight for a share of a prize pool and direct qualification into the World Championship. All matches will be best of 3, with the grand final being a best of 5. The final 2 teams in the Masters will earn their ticket to Worlds 2024. Across both splits, the top 8 teams with the most points that have not already qualified will be invited to the World Championship. Following the second Masters, 2 last chance qualifiers will be hosted where teams can fight for a chance to gain their entry into Worlds. The top 2 teams from each qualifier will earn their right to fight for a world title. For the Masters Series, we have brought back our map ban system. Teams will pick and ban between 5 maps. Those maps in rotation are Cis Horizon, Las Vegas, Monaco, Seoul, and Skyway Stadium. Alright contestants, it's time to buckle in. We hope to see you earn your stripes.
Hello and welcome to Breakout Esports Masters Split 2. My name is Rio and I'm here with a special guest, Netix, who many of y'all will know from the community. So say hello, Netix.
What's up, Rio? What's up?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Excited for today's matches?
Yeah, can't wait to cast the boys.
Yeah.
Gotta see what they're cooking today.
Yeah, well, on the docket for the first match, we will have No Name and NTHX Esports. Do you have kind of a favor going into these two?
Yeah, I'm familiar with these teams, played against them. My favorite, I think, would be probably No Name. I think Itelco's talented on the heavyler. Oh, I don't know, though. Could be an upset.
Yeah,
What are you thinking?
definitely. I recognize a lot of these names, Noah X, Telco, Vlad. No Name's really kind of has a good name presence on there despite their name. And I don't know, I think that we're in for some really good plays between both teams and NTHX. Both of them have been regulars on the first split and the second split, so it'll be exciting to see them hop into it here again. Right now we see the current leaderboard. We see for Split 2, we have BBB in the lead with 75 points, followed by Ape Squad with 60 points, and No Name, who we were just talking about, with 45, and NTHX with 36, points there. So those are our top 4, so we are getting basically a top 4 match up right off the bat.
Yeah.
With No Name and NTHX pretty close in the points distribution.
Important match, actually, for them. They're battling for the points here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a few of these other teams, I don't think that we're seeing any others from this list today. We have also in the winners final, we have Berts and Halto's Finest. Halto's Finest we haven't seen yet, so it'll be interesting to see when they get into playing, especially against Berts, who we have seen several times. But I'm not seeing Berts on this list. I'm wondering where they're sitting right now. This might be their first tournament in this split, so they don't have any points assigned to them just yet. Yeah, we don't have any teams that are qualified for the Masters just yet, but stay tuned today as this whole leaderboard will kind of change and go drastically differently based on the performances of each team today.
I thought Berts already qualified for Masters for winning Split 1.
And they might have. Yeah. So we're jumping into the map ban pick rates, and we're starting off with Vegas, which is probably the most picked map. It's kind of interesting to see that for me. We see that it's picked at 26%, followed closely by Monaco at 23%. But it is interesting that Vegas has picked the most because, in my opinion, it has these wide open areas that are really kind of hard to navigate and not get shot and just get the chip damage done to your team. Do you have any thoughts on kind of the
I
current
think
pick rates?
I think opposite for me. I think this is the most competitive map in the game actually when it comes to the balancing of the maps. It's 4 corners, pretty simple and very easy to navigate in, and the fights are just cooler to see, I guess, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But
they're definitely cooler to see.
that's just my opinion. Followed up with the Sis Horizon, of course.
Yeah, I'm amazed that Sis Horizon's been banned more than it's picked so far. Sis Horizon's really an interesting map. It's the one that doesn't have any variation to it, so it's a very standard map at every form that you get. You can sometimes get like foggy or rain, but there's no wild modes where you're chasing down a cash out station that's flying away from you. So it's interesting to see. And then Seoul is kind of that map that is getting banned a lot. It makes sense to me because it has these 2 areas that just funnel people in, and some of the hardest cash outs that are really able to push into because they're thrown into the hospital and far into the back.
Yeah, Seoul makes sense. It's the most hated map for sure.
I don't know. I love something about destroying the sky bridge. I think it's fun. I do it immediately as I hop in there, and I think everybody does, especially with that crane. It's fun to blow up.
Yeah, that's the interesting part is when you destroy the sky bridge and the crane, it's like impossible to retake hospital on a good team.
Yeah.
And I believe these are all good teams in the tournament, so taking hospital on them is impossible.
Yeah, basically. And I think that we can hop into next our map ban pick for this upcoming losers semifinal. And yeah, we will see that right now.
Soul band, not surprised. Followed by
Yep.
Skyway. Interesting. Vegas is
and then-
picked.
Yeah, picked Vegas, picked Skyway or Sis Horizon, and finally the decider match will be on Monaco. Monaco isn't in play a ton. It's kind of that middle of the range map, but in my opinion, I think it's one of like the most visually stunning maps. I think that it's really cool, but it does have a lot of close quarters in it. So it'll be interesting to see Vegas and then followed by Sis Horizon because both teams can definitely compete pretty intensely on Vegas and Sis Horizon. And if we're lucky, we will see it go all the way to Monaco.
I don't think it makes it to Monaco. I think
Really?
No Name takes it 2-0 here.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I don't know. Seeing these 2 teams go up against each other, and I think that they have before, I think that there's a good chance that we do see all the way to Monaco. I'm at least hopeful because I'd love to see it go to 3 matches, make it real close and tight. But it'll really. We'll see a lot of how they play on Vegas because a lot of that can be transferred over to Sis Horizon. So stay tuned. It's going to be kind of a close match coming up.
Definitely going to be a fun match. 2 French teams battling it out.
Absolutely. I guess let's talk about the lineup while we're still waiting for the match to get started. You're familiar, you've played against some of these players. Is anybody that kind of shine bright on your horizon, I guess?
So I played against all the rosters here. Like I said, Atelka was a good heavy. Vlad is usually a heavy. I'm not sure. I don't know what he's going to be pulling out this tournament. Nox is a pretty good medium. NTX, or NTHX, I can't pronounce that. It's so hard. It's so confusing, boys. Change your name. Played against all 3 people. They're all individually talented. As a team, I think they have the more experience than No Name, but because they go to boot camp sometimes too.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool. We saw that in Split 1, I think, Masters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did. We saw them. They were in like one room together playing, and I think they had a coach or something like that.
Yeah, that's why I think they have the more experience and synergy. But I think No Name has the better individual players, and they can definitely 2-0 them here.
Okay, yeah, that'll be really interesting to see. We have a message saying that we're waiting for NTHX to join, so I guess until then, we will just kind of keep talking about the roster. I remember that Noah X really great
Noliex?
aim. Noliex, yeah, I want to keep saying Noah X. Noliex, his aim is something that's always impressed me. Like every time that we go to him, it's just something that he just has like laser focus on the aim, and just deletes everybody in just seconds. So I'm excited to see him hop in and do hopefully that again.
Yeah.
And yeah, in THX, these names, I mean, Carbonite, Noliex,
Carbone.
Carbon, Carbone, and then Ploppy. Ploppy is a fun name. Don't remember too much from him, so it'll be interesting to see how he performs in the upcoming match.
Yeah, I don't know. This game's not about aim for me. I don't. It doesn't impress me. I care about the synergy of the plays. The shot callers, the IGLs impress me. So if they walk that heavy with 2 pockets, and the heavy gets the kills, then good job for them. But
So
it
to
should be
you, it's
like,
more about strategy than aim.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah. For
everybody
me,
can
it's all
aim.
about strategy. Like coordinating a play is more skillful than just shooting your gun. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just the finals for me though. Aiming is like not important in this
Secondary.
game. I feel like, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah,
I think the brain carries in this game, if anything.
Yeah, no, it definitely feels like a explosive chess match for the most part.
That's the cool
And
part
so,
about this game is that it's more chess.
yeah. Into it, straight into Vegas.
All right, let's get it. Double medium heavy. Oh, the winch claw and the winch claw on both heavies actually. Oh, did I just see a DMAT medium? Did you see that?
I did see a DMAT.
Interesting. Interesting.
You know, you love to see it because it does give you that kind of ability to just jump through a wall without having to blow it up. You can, you know, hop into people, surprise them. Really kind of, it does have the versatility. It's a really great utility in my opinion. But
Looks
here
like
we
they're
go,
going
getting them
straight.
set up.
Yep. Are they taking high ground? Yes, sir. And THX is taking high ground. So they already have the advantage. They have the high ground over them.
Yeah, and if we could switch to a member, I'd like to see where they are.
My producer is flying around the map, giving us a beautiful view of the Vegas, my favorite map in the game.
And it does look like it's at sunset too. No
They're
crazy
about to begin a
variation.
fight here.
You see a zip line going in. They're throwing it down. Looks like NTHX is on the roof. They're trying to go for this first cash out. Cash out is started. I'm not sure who controls it at the moment. I didn't get to see.
No name definitely has. No name definitely has.
No name has it.
Cash-
Okay, and we see
yeah.
the rocket getting reloaded. On, I'm not sure who's playing heavy just yet. Yeah, so this is interesting that they're really kind of stacked on top of each other. Nobody's getting pushed just yet. We see that No Name is just kind of set up down below.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Are finally
Bubbles.
getting pushed.
No, he's getting killed.
THX. Yep. And there's the wipe for No Name.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah. That winch claw really is great because it threw them out of position and just kind of made them, you know, really vulnerable even when they had the bubble shield up. So I think that, yeah, that was a great first team fight. And we see that Noah is going to run over there and probably get the steal.
No, it's their cash out. They're holding it.
It's their cash out. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were retaking. That's what they were setting up on the second floor with the double APS and the barricades. The little bunker EU strategy. Very classical from them.
Yeah,
So we got the push here. I'm expecting a double pad over height and getting straight into their face. Oh, looks like they want to drop the cash out with Dean.
That was interesting. He threw up with the barricade just to kind of get up in distance. He was able to climb on top of it and go right up there. Nice RPG shot goes off. Does some damage, but they're able to
he gets
recover
hooked through
immediately.
the bubble.
Wow.
To the bubble.
Pulled down. Don't think that was part of their strategy, but it does look like we
Wow,
have
that's
another
a fast
team wipe
wipe.
here.
Okay,
Yeah.
the winch claw is just a playmaker, huh? And this is over. This cash out's over.
Yep. Yeah, by the
They
time
definitely don't
respawn,
have
they won't
time,
be able
yeah.
to run back.
It's definitely over here.
Yeah, you're right about it being a playmaker.
Yeah, I'm Not sure what No Name was doing there. Interesting.
So it looks like NTHX will run straight to cash out Vault 2. I'm not sure where No Name is in the map, but I bet they are getting close and getting ready for a nice interaction on the roof. See the barricade go down, the APS goes down as well by Vlad. And they're just trying to set up in this area and make sure that they can get the kills. A big clash is happening right now. And they're kind of running away.
Yeah, they need to tap the vault. Otherwise, it's just a pointless fight. It's just a waste of time. I mean, they're in a god spot right now. They have the high ground. It's going to be pretty hard for NTHX to push this. So I think they're going to let him escort this box and try to jump him when they get closer to the vault, or to the cash box, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think they should be running this box freely here. Yeah,
and I think
there
they're
we go.
going to run
NTX
it
is
to B.
moving.
We have meteorite showers starting, which in my opinion is not that impactful. Every once in a while you can get a meteor that lands near you, but it's pretty easy to kind of ignore it. We see Cash Out B getting started, and right now NTHX is having to push in there. They are on the roof, but the Cash Out is below them, so they're going to have to fall in there. And they are grouped up. They're staying really closely, with each other. But we see No Name. They're down at the bottom level, so they kind of left some room for this Cash Out station.
Now they're going to be padding up to height, get high ground over NTHX again. Should be following this pad, so fight here. Yep, there we go. Got hooked, dead. This is definitely winnable.
And No Name's doing great of just holding off.
Oh my god, that glitch mine's blocking the defibs.
Yeah, and that was a great wipe by No Name. So they should be able to hold the Cash Out for a little bit longer.
Yep.
And they're going up to the high ground again. We do see some meteors actually landing close to them, but I
They're
don't think
trolling
it'll have
a
any
bit.
impact.
Meteor showers are trolling a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is a god spot for No Name. Yeah, No Name. They should not lose this cash out. They have a desperate push here in THX. They have to literally force a fight now. They have to double pad to height, which is not possible. I think they're just gonna drop the cash and try to steal. Yep, they're getting the steal. And here we go. RPG misses. The hooks are coming in. They get the steal.
Wow. And Vlad goes down. Electra goes down.
No, he didn't get the steal. He hooked him, man. He stopped the steal. Wow, okay, that's... He balances which club.
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, it's easy to miss, but if you can get it, it's got such good distance for that win. Wow, and immediately the match is over.
Oh, interesting. I had No Name.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah, and I think going forward, we're just going to see that winch claw being used pretty exclusively because it throws people out of position. It gives you the ability to kind of stay a little bit away from it. You can move the cash out station. You can grab dead teammates. There's just so much versatility between it.
Stop cash outs too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The fact that it goes through bubbles too.
Yeah. And we used to see just the shield being used by heavies just almost exclusively. Like we would see charge and slam maybe used once or twice, but now I think that the meta is just kind of use your heavy to hide a little bit and then get that cheeky position and run up and winch claw anybody or anything. So that was the first match from NTHX. They did wonderful. Going into the next map, which I believe is Cis Horizon.
Yeah.
We'll see kind of the same matchup here. I don't know. I think that NTHX can take it. I think that they had a pretty commanding presence in this first match, and if they keep any bit of that steam going forward, I think that they can just kind of crush No Name. No Name did seem to have the positioning a few times, but they just let it slip, especially when NTHX came in. I think that they dematted the cash out box and was able to drop it and then close it up, so it forced them to run in there and have to kind of just struggle to make it work, and the timing didn't work for him.
Yeah, I think we might be going to Monaco. I believe in No Name to bring it back here.
Okay.
Don't disappoint me, boys. Yeah.
Do you have any
had
thoughts
No
on the
Name
next
winning
match?
Vegas for sure. It was their map that they picked, right?
It was, yeah.
Interesting. Well, NTHX playing very well today, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Any thoughts on Sis Horizon? It is the next map.
Sis Horizon, my second favorite map. I feel like that map is literally created for lights. It's like the best light map, I think, in my opinion. It has too many cash outs where you can just push out on the low ground and just always play ultra height and just always glitch the box. So, I don't know. I don't think we have any teams in this tournament playing light today, unfortunately. But, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. I'd love to see more light gameplay, but maybe in the next split, maybe things will change with updates. Who knows? I think it's a pretty good field right now if you are a light player. I see them all the time. But in this competitive scene, it's definitely makes sense to kind of run medium, heavy. And there we do see 2 Winch Claws again. I think I saw the DMAT, so I think we might be running the exact same loadout as last time.
And hello, Team CNS has flipped our script to transform the arena into a hacker's paradise. Let the game
And they look like they've spawned pretty close to each other, so we might see a team fight happening almost immediately.
Yeah, usually at this vault, you always have an early fight. They're right next to each other, always at this vault, typically. This is like a practice fight at the vault. And it's always like who can out-position the enemy. That's what the fight comes down to here. It's not even an important vault fight, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So let's see.
And
so
we do
far,
see the...
NTHX definitely has the advantage. They have the high ground again.
And that glitch
And he
barrel.
got hooked.
And the
Oh,
Winch
oh.
Claw. Brutal.
Instantly dies. And now they're going to be chasing here. The rest of the 2 players. Oh, they catch one.
And are they going to get the last guy, or is he just running?
Last guy is running, playing for coins. He's going to try to cut him off at A, and they coin up on A, and he has another chance at winning the fight. But we'll see where they coin.
Yeah.
This one's out in the open. This is what I mean. Yeah, this cash box right here for lights are just a wet dream.
Yeah, and I love how this one just slowly, there's not a lot of cover, and then it just is gone. By the end of this fight, it will just mostly be destroyed. We see the mine going down. We see Vlad getting set up. He is running the shotgun, interestingly enough. And amazing how much damage you can do from that distance still. We see them hopping down, so the engagement is getting started, running into cash out A. We see that Noah running up. They're kind of holding up. NTHX is set up in a nice position. They've got 2 barricades up, the APS turrets. One of them just gets destroyed in midair. The dome shield goes down. Lots of elbowing going on here. Smoke is up, hard to see. We do see the heal beams going down, but it does seem like NTHX has the advantage in this fight.
Okay.
And that is a team wipe.
Interesting. So that medium that took the pad doesn't get punished like that?
Yeah.
Mediums padding in first is always funny to see to me. They usually die.
Yep.
But I guess this guy's a god.
Yeah.
I want to see how they play this cash out. I would be on the high ground here positioned. Surely they're not playing on the cash box, right? Oh, they're playing very close to it.
Yeah.
Okay, they want to brawl.
They're feeling confident.
Oh, here we go. Medium padding in first. Once again, doesn't get punished. Oh, there he goes. Punished. We're trolling a bit, Vladimir.
Everybody's using shotguns, interestingly enough.
Yeah, so shotgun in this meta right now that these people are making is very, very OP for the mediums, especially if your heavy's running the winch claw. Because if you get hooked and your mediums shoot one bullet into the heavy or anyone he pulls, they just insta-die.
Okay.
So anyone that gets hooked is expected to die pretty fast.
Huh.
But the winch claw is bugged right now. If you get hooked and the guy that's getting hooked is able to shoot bullets at the heavy that while being in hook animation. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So if you were to hook me and I'm shooting my bullets at you, once the hook animation's over, you take the full damage that I put into you. But that's a bug.
Really?
Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to do that. This patch kind of broke that a little bit.
Yeah,
It used to
that
be when you get
sounds
hooked,
way
you're just
OP.
immobilized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if we could bring up the scoreboard again while we're looking at it, because I think I only saw 1 kill from No Name so far. Production, could you bring up the scoreboard for about 10 seconds while we get ready for this next fight? Yeah, look at that. 1 fight from Noah FPS. Noah X has the single kill. Vlad 0, 1 assist from him, and Electro. Not much damage at all, and look at the damage that's been done.
Yeah, I mean,
in THX.
Vladimir needs to stop taking pads by himself.
Yep.
Let
Yeah,
the
and
heavy
you can
go
really
in
see that
first.
These teams are great at staying together, so it is interesting for him to just throw
Oh, the
that
glitch
pad.
barrel. They're brawling here.
Dome shield goes up. They're so close to each other. Ploppy is down.
And
Nope.
THX,
Nola.
I think he's going to win this fight. They have such advantage here with
Yeah.
the glitch mines. It's going to be hard.
Such close quarters, too. Electro goes down. Yeah, NTHX is just not even losing anybody. I
Yeah,
think
they're
they've had one person
they're
go down.
playing very well right now.
Yeah.
And I think they're playing DMAT?
I think one of them is, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once
they
again-
just look so confident.
That medium just keeps padding in first. I don't understand. Let your heavy go in first.
Yep. Yeah, look at those stats. A lot of the people
All
on
the
No
X
Name-
is farming.
All right, they're set up on the stairs. They're running in, getting close. We see the pad. There's the heavy going in. Goes up to a higher advantage, but isn't going to do anything for him. He needs to stay with his team. They
Oh,
get
they're playing a 1 under. This is good. I
Yep.
like this. So they're gonna try to tap. They're gonna drop it with C4. I think. Is the heavy playing C4? He's not. He's not playing C4. How is he gonna drop this catch? I don't want to see this. Here comes the bait. Oh, they're gonna try to. Oh,
Yep,
DMAT.
the DMAT. I love to see it drop with the DMAT. Fight going down. Vlad is down. Electro down to half health. Noah trying to heal his teammates. We see the fight going on.
There's Noah
Going for
left.
the res.
Got the res off of Vlad.
NTHX though staying healthy, getting the kills,
Yeah, they're wiped.
and yeah, I think that might be it. What an amazing crush by NTHX.
Wow. 2-0 just like that. Noah
Yeah.
left the server too.
I understand that.
I would leave
Bit of
too if
those
my medium
matches.
keeps batting in first.
Yeah, that was quite a start to this loser semifinals. I'm kind of amazed that NTHX was in the losers bracket from this because they definitely didn't play like losers. They played like they were here to prove something.
Oh, Blade, I had No Name winning 2-0.
Yeah.
Guys proved me wrong.
Yeah, I think that one thing that I was really watching from these two teams is that they just how they stayed together. In THX was like a bunch of grapes. They wouldn't move too far. You could feel that synergy between them as they were kind of moving throughout the map or setting up in near an APS turret or something like that. No Name kind of went in there each fight like a little too cocky. They would just hop in and they could ultimately got out of position, and it just really kind of screwed with them. So sad to see because these players on No Name are really great players. They do have another opportunity in the next losers bracket. Oh no, am I wrong? Are they out?
No, they're out. They're out.
They're out.
gone.
Yeah, this was the losers. Yeah, so
THX
sad
sent
to
them
see.
packing.
Yep. Yeah, so that we're going to take a short break here, and we will hop into Berts versus Halto's Finest. So stay
Match to
tuned
see, by the
for
way.
Stay tuned for more coming up. Hello and welcome back to Masters Esports Breakout Split 2, Qualifier 2, and we are moving on to Game 2. And this one will be against Berts and Halto's Finest.
Yeah, definitely a match to watch. Two of my favorite teams, probably. The legendary Berts. And then we got the new team, Halto's Finest, which has 3 of the friends that I know from our Discord. Should be a good match.
Yep.
I'm not playing favorites here. It's just going to be a good match. I don't know who's going to win, actually. But,
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Halto's Finest, so it'll be interesting to see these players hop in for the first time for me to see. I am very familiar with Berts. They are the winners of the Masters Split 1 event, so they definitely have experience. We've seen them. We know all these players, and I know what they can bring, but Halto's Finest will be kind of interesting, especially if they're able to upset Berts. If they're able to kind of take the lead and take the win on this, I think that they're even more of players that we need to kind of stay focused on and for the future games. So, yeah, it'll be really exciting coming forward, and hopefully we can get up the map bands pick from production and talk about what we'll be seeing here shortly. So we see,
interesting.
Yep, Cicera. Yeah, it is interesting to see that band. Normally, it's one of the most picked, but yeah, Halto's Finest banned that, and Bert's banned Soul. Not surprising. So we are going to see another matchup getting started on Vegas, followed up by Skyway Stadium and then Monaco. I think Skyway Stadium will be fun because we haven't seen it, and in my opinion, has some of the more fun variations to the map. Skyway Stadium, I think I love the what is it? It's elevated structures, the one where the center of the map is entirely kind of in the air.
Oh, the high rise.
High rise. That's what it is. Yeah. And then Monaco is fun just because the duck and cover, the one that the duck destroys the whole church.
Yeah.
So fun to see. Not sure what we have in store for us. Yeah, just like you, Nadex, I don't know which team to pick. I think I am going to pick Berts just because I've seen them the most. But you have more experience with the players on Halto's Finest, so yeah, it'll be cool to see. Do you think that we'll see any light players coming out between these two teams?
Yeah, so I think with the Skyway pick here, I'm expecting Chickpea to go on light, but I could be wrong. Usually they do play light on that map, but I don't know. They could surprise us with anything.
Is there any advantage to playing light on that map? Any reason why they would pick that?
Light on that map is pretty good because of all the high ground spots. Again, for the cash out, same thing. Construction, you got the 2 cranes of construction on Skyway. For that point, the blacktop cash out is really good for light. For the pads that are coming in. So yeah, there's a lot of advantages for light on that map for sure. So
nice.
Expecting Chickpea to play light this tournament. Would be boring if you wouldn't, though. But definitely the heavies will be battling out, so we gotta pay attention to Lamp versus Swako here. The heavies will be blasting each other.
All right. Well, we will hop into it right now here on Vegas. And we do see heavy, medium, medium, I believe, on both teams. I don't know if I saw a D-Man. I think I saw 2 healing beams on both. But here we go, getting started. And it looks like immediately somebody has disconnected. We might have to restart this match. Yep. Custom maps are not perfect.
Customs.
And I guess as we wait, we get a nice stream through. Nope. Okay. Well, back to the desk. We will have to let them reload in. Obviously something happened, but it should just take here a minute or 2.
But yeah, like I said, Lamp, OG veteran of the game, Season 1 grinder, played a lot of scrims, has a ton of experience on heavy. Probably the 3rd or 2nd best heavy in the world, in my opinion.
Okay.
The first one would have to be detailed, unfortunately. I don't know. The battle between Swako and Lamp is going to be a good one to watch, but Swako hasn't been playing, and neither has been Lamp, so they're both kind of rusty, so it's going to be interesting to see how they play. But then we have the experienced Z on the medium, of course, one of the best mediums in North America.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, it seems like a great lineup. Interested to see them play. And like I said, the Halto's finest. I think it's always cool to see a new team in here, new players that I haven't seen, haven't had the chance to recognize their name just yet, and get that little bit of notoriety, and at least for me to understand who they are, how they play, what their strategy is. And yeah, especially playing against a team like Berts, because the Berts is definitely not just a one and done team. They've definitely shown that they can come. They have strategy, and yeah, so I think that there's a lot to look forward to as soon as we get this match finally started. But yeah, if production has
What's going
any
on here,
updates for
production?
us. Yeah.
Let me see my boys battle it out.
Okay.
Loading screen bugs.
Yep. So unfortunately, the matchmaking for custom maps isn't perfect. It is kind of still very early. It's something that we didn't even have until season 2, and they've just expanded it with season 3 with the spectator controls. So we're even thankful to have that, at all, because before that, the idea of running any kind of tournament was just not possible. So it is cool that we have something, but unfortunately sometimes bugs do happen, and we just have to kind of roll with it.
Yeah, I was actually the first person to test the spectator cam.
Oh, really?
Twitch Rivals event. Yeah, they made us go to a playtest server, and we got to see what it looks like. But Twitch Rivals didn't use the function.
I know.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, and it's definitely better than the last split, because we had to watch other people's streams basically, and it was really difficult to cast over people talking, because you would have teams that are strategizing, and yeah, there's no way to like effectively mute them without muting the entire game. So what we have now is at least in my opinion better, but it's still a little rough around the edges.
Yep. Oh man, I want to watch the match. Why does it have to be loading screen bugs?
Usually it's pretty quick that they get it fixed. So, and if they're still having issues, maybe production, we can go to a quick 5-minute break or 2-minute break, just to get everybody loaded in there.
Jake,
I
yeah,
guess
I want
not.
to see you play light. If you hear me, please play light. I just want to see some lights.
Yeah.
I love HML. It's like the best comp in the game, in my opinion. It's the most fun to watch.
Yep. Now, when you run light, do you run invis or do you run the dash?
I don't play light. I suck at light.
You don't?
Actually. I'm the worst light ever. But I do play cloak. I think cloak is the best gadget for
Yeah.
for light. Dash
Yeah,
could
it's
work,
just
though.
so good. And we do
Double
see
model.
Suiko.
Double
Yeah.
model? I've never seen Z on the model. This will be interesting.
Shotgun meta is in right now. And we are
Yeah.
seeing the Swako is running the shield and not the winch claw. Shocked to see
Yeah,
that,
he's an
because it
OG.
does seem okay. And there's another dome shield, another shield as well. So okay, this will be a pretty standard match from what we've been used to seeing, especially compared to what we just watched. And finally, all teams are loaded in. We're going to hop into it, and we see Vault 1 has spawned, and it does look like Halto's Finest might be spawned closest to it. We're getting an overhead view here in just a second.
Looks like Z's already positioned on the high ground.
They're pretty
Be
high up
fighting
there for
out
the
here.
vault.
Yeah, so North America likes to fight each other before tapping vaults. It's just like a standard thing. I don't know why we do this. But this
Interesting.
fight is just for nothing, for no reason. They just want to like ego test each other. This is literally just practice here.
Hey,
Little
I'll take it.
warm-up,
Everybody's
and
running
Berts gets wiped.
shotguns.
Berts gets wiped. So
Immediately.
now we know who's the dominant factor here.
Okay. So we have Brindy, Okra, Green Space. Interesting names.
Yeah, Okra is Lamp. Well, Green Space, I don't know who that is. Brandy, I know. Green Space is like a
He's a-
generated name, I think, right? Brandy,
Yeah, I think it might be, yeah. It's actually kind of a cool one. One of my buddies got Pronto Cat as like his generated name, and I was like, wow, that's a perfect
I
username.
think that might be Saul Goodman, though. I'm pretty sure Saul Goodman is on their team. I I could
Oh, okay.
be wrong. That has to be Saul Goodman. That's a player.
Well, we do see them getting set up. Z is holding the ground. He throws down the bounce pad. They're hopping over there. It does look like Berts is below them. Hard to see right now. They're hopping. They zip line over. Berts is above them. Halto's Finest is set up inside the cashed out station. So we're seeing a nice close battle. Lots of shotguns going off. RPG goes down. Hit 3 people, I think, on that one. We see Chickpea trying his best to heal, but he goes down as well. Z and Swako are up. Just trying to go around in circles fighting to get Brendy down. And it does look like Berts was able to take that fight there, and they'll get the cash out. And be in a pretty good position by the time that Halto's Finest respawn.
Yeah, they'll have the high ground hotel here. Chickpea's going to be looking for spawns, see where they spawn, and then they prepare for that fight. I don't think they're going to be playing close to the cash out for this one. Yeah, they're all on hotel.
Yeah, they're going to try and intercept him real close. Interesting, they're not taking that bounce pad.
Yeah, they're going to force the point. They're going to get him off the high ground. It's very risky to go up there against a good team. Risk a lot.
Just expose yourself. Yeah. There's the first drop. And are they going to go up the stairs and get it to it, or are they going to try and drop it again? Both teams seem to be converging on the point now. See Swako running with a C4 in hand. Green Space, who I think is Saul Goodman.
Saul Goodman.
He had the barrel. They throw up the APS turret. Mid-air combat going down. Nice kill from Saul. Okra is back up. But it does look like he immediately goes down. Gets respawned probably in the worst area. Couldn't do much there. And it does seem like Berts will take this cash out.
It's a very close fight. That defib on Swako won him that fight. Whoever was the medium that defib Swako, that could have been bad. Swako died pretty fast in that fight.
Yeah, that did happen really pretty fast. I mean, they converged. They took their time to get set up, and then the actual fighting was over in like 10 seconds. Quite impressive. But yeah, that res did bring him back just at the right time. And then the alternate team, the res on Saul, just didn't save him in time. So we see Vault 2 being opened. And both teams are set up a little bit away from each other, going to the high ground. Brindy holding that shotgun good distance away. They do have control over this cash out, but the RPG in hand by Okra. Lots of explosions going on all around them. We see the barrels in use. We don't see these the red explosive barrels a ton, so it's interesting to see more than one player holding them on.
Are they just fighting to fight again? They're not even fighting for the vault anymore. Here comes the ego battles from North America, the classic. They just completely left the vault. They're just fighting for fun.
They're way over there.
They just want to fight. Okay, here we go. Now they're starting to move towards the vault.
Yeah, and this vault is one of the harder ones to get to, in my opinion, because it's in that stage area, and it's kind of behind it, and like there's no good way to push into it without at least being like exposed or trapped in that little room. So the fight's going down on the roof again. Interestingly enough, they're really not too close to it.
Yeah.
Nice res. He resed Okra, but again, he gets caught out.
Off the defib.
Yep. And now looks like Chickpea will be able to take this. And I'm curious, I think they might go to C?
I'm thinking they're going to go B.
Okay.
B's a very easy cash out to hold. Definitely advantage for the person holding the cash out rather than retaking. And
so we're looking at the
box backs.
Yeah. We're looking at the kill feed, and it does look like Berts has the advantage on kills. But you know, the Halto's Finest still has some decent kills, so it's not been the match like we saw previously, where it was just a utter, you know, destruction, utter like decimation by one team. So at least, you know, Halto's Finest is holding off a little bit for Berts' crazy pushes. But here we go again. Nice fight, pretty far away from the cash out station, but it does make sense. They're trying to fight on the roof. They fall down. Swako goes down. Brindy is doing everything he can to heal. We see the shotguns going off. and Chickpea and Z are staying up there, staying up a little bit. They have good distance.
Are they in a 2v2 scenario? Oh, 2v2. They're gonna give
No.
up the point. They're gonna play retake. They're not gonna go for Swako's defib. Swako's
It does make
pointing up
sense.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, they should have enough time to do one good push in there. So Halto's Finest having the cash out right now, holding it off, getting set up. I'm wondering if they're going to the roof again. It does look like they're climbing up there. They're a little spread out right now. Nope, now they're following. So good positioning. They're set up. This fight is about to happen. We see it going down.
It's RPG'd? Oh, big RPG.
Big.
Swako should be cleaning up here. Oh, he gets taken down, actually. This is in favor of Altus Fighters for sure. 3v1? They wiped them. Okay.
Yep.
We have a
Interesting.
match on our hands, man.
Yeah.
I told you this is going to be good. North American team's
Finally.
batting it out.
Yeah, and there's no way that that Berts respawns and is able to get to this
Yeah,
cash
there
out.
is
So
just
they,
no time for this. They're going to spawn 140 meters from the cache. They have no time for this.
yeah, some of those spawns can be brutal. So far away, and just watching it tick down by the time you get there, and just know that you have not even the
But
7
they will be
seconds it
coming back
takes.
here with the zip line, and they just want to ego chow. Just for fun.
You know, with these two teams, how close they are, it does make sense that they are just wanting to kind of take the advantage, and before the engagement starts, before the the vault is opened or the cash out gets started. So we are seeing them run away now, but it did look like they were getting set up for a nice fight. We do see Halto's Finest on the roof over there, and nope, no, here we go. They're not fighting over the cash out, the vault, and they are. Wow, that RPG hit green space down hard. Okra's struggling to stay alive. He goes down. Z is at half health. He gets shot, brings down green space. You see the
Swako's
fight.
aim is
Brindy
so
goes
good.
down. Yeah. Yeah, Swako on that shotgun has always been impressive to watch. And he is just jumping around. They're going to go for Vault 3. They have the advantage and the team wipe.
Two of the best heavies in North America against each other right now, so they definitely have something to prove to each other.
Yep,
So I
Vault
think,
3.
yeah, so I think Swako is going to depot this to C since it's closer. He's not going to take the risk going to D, but maybe I'm wrong. Even though D is probably easier to hold.
And what is
They're
D
gonna
in?
take- D is, I don't know what hotel that is, but it's where
Okay.
the windows are on the first floor.
Gotcha. Yeah, it does look like they're running it to C. C's a nice area. I do like how you can set up kind of on that top area and have it's like behind the scenes of another stage.
Yeah.
So
But the C cash out only has one drop with the C4, so it's kind of hard to hold. You want to fight off the cash out after you put your C4. You really want them to force the point. 'Cause you only have
I
one
love that
drop
everybody
installed.
runs nowadays with the glitch barrel in hand as soon as they see him. It's just so impactful and so just an easy way to kind of clear a little bit of space, especially if you're getting pushed. Blocks, the shields, breaks it down. Just is really versatile utility, and so it's cool to see everybody kind of running with them in hand as soon as they can. Fight going down on the top of the roof, running around. We see Okra jumping in between these bubble shields, and Swako is getting set up. The roof is basically destroyed at this point. A lot of red barrels went off, and we're halfway through Cash Out C, and it does
Yeah.
look like it's in the favor of Berts right now. But they are losing it at the moment. They're a little bit of ways away, and they do lose the Cash Out station. So now it's in control of Halto's Finest. We see Okra with the shield, trying to protect his teams, herd them like a little pack of cats.
70%
pretty
done
good
on the cash
position.
out. I would just try to hold it in like a tight spot. Don't let them get caught. And Swako gets caught here. Take down. He's in there. He's in there like
Yeah,
swimwear.
he's pushing in.
His
Ooh,
team is
no.
dead though. Lamp killed his mediums, and it's over. Altos
Yeah.
Finest takes this map. Wow.
That was shocking. And really at the end there, too, seeing Swako just run in there a little bit too bold, and just his teammates go down around him, and then he's stuck alone and couldn't really do much there. Not the Swacko plays that I'm used to seeing. So interesting plays, and Halto's Finest will take the first match.
Yeah. I think Swacko's team made a mistake by letting them steal.
Yeah,
It
yeah, they were
happens.
way too far away, and by the time that they were able to, run in there, it just seemed like Halto's Finest was able to set up a nice defense, and they played so close to the cash out too. Like they didn't run away after they stole it; they just set up their defenses, and you could see that I believe that it was Okra holding the shield and just kind of protecting them from damage, and just let the time run out. So that was well played. Especially against a team like Berts. So amazing job, Halto's Finest. And I think you might be right. I think that of the two teams we've seen so far, or the four teams we've seen so far, this one will definitely make it to Monaco. I don't see any way that Berts doesn't come back now. A little upset at their last performance and wanting to show off in this next match. So lots more to see.
Yeah, I think it does go to Monaco.
Hmm.
And
what was?
what's the next map we have?
I believe it's Skyway Stadium.
Skyway Stadium,
that right?
definitely picked by Berts, right?
Yeah.
So my prediction was Chickpea goes on light, but with how they just played, I don't think he might risk going light here. Definitely
Oh, really? You
this
think
map.
they're going to switch it? Okay.
Yeah. So if they were to win Vegas, I think Chickpea would have went light because of the map pick. But now I don't know. Light is a risky pick against good players.
Yeah, it's just you have such a small amount of health, and really one small misstep and you're down for 20 seconds or more, and it does make that balance really hard to find. But at the same time, I think that they're just so well equipped to just destroy and kind of get in there if you can.
Yeah.
So what do you think happened wrong in that last match? What do you think the Berts messed up on?
So when they were controlling the cash out, they ran very, very far from it, and they let him steal. And I don't think Swacko had a C4 on the cash box, so he had no drop potential, so they just stole for free. Or maybe he did have a C4 on the cash box and they glitched it with a glitch barrel. But they definitely went way too far. Overlooking their plays a little bit. What? Oh, Chickpea. Oh, wait, Chickpea's not on light.
No, I didn't see a light happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chickpea wears the same outfit on both characters, so it's hard to tell if it's light or medium. It's like hard to tell.
Yeah. All right, and here we go, getting started on Skyway Stadium. Do we have any variation? I can't see anything other than
foggy.
fog.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's fog. It's fog, not high rise, nothing. So here comes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so this is the vault, the blacktop vault. I don't think Lamp's team will be padding over to fight for this. I think they're just going to let him escort this box. There's literally no point of coming here at all.
Yeah, they have an uphill battle if they do fight.
Here they are. They're going to prove me wrong. They're about to pad over, I think, and just fight for ego.
No, I think they're just setting up. They're letting him have it.
Yeah, that's the smart play.
Yep. Yeah, both teams just set up, holding at each other. But we do see Chickpea running around. They will get in control of Vault 1. And I'm not sure if they'll take it to A or B. I think B is a little closer. But yeah, they're in a good position. They're, interestingly enough, that Halto's Finest let them have it. And Berts is just kind of sitting pretty on top of the blacktop. Now, they will have a little bit of competition as they push into the next point, because Halto's Finest will have been set up, and we do see the damage starting to go down. Somebody is getting some good shots off. They got a little bit of chip damage, but it seems like nearly everybody's running shotguns, so it's pretty hard to hold and set up for and do a lot of damage with that shotgun when you're at these distances. So here we have Okra, Brindy, and Green Space, which is Saul Goodman, and they are getting set up for this engagement. Nice distance on these two teams. We do see two glitch barrels going down on each side. We see the jump pad going down from Okra, and we do see that Halto's Finest is now getting pushed by Berts. There's a big team fight going down. Swako is down. Chickpea is on his last health. Z is the last one up. He brings back with the defib, and both teams are just right there though.
Oh my
and
god,
Oprah
he's
goes
gonna turn
down.
the fight. He's gonna turn this fight. It's a 1v2.
Wow, look at that. Yeah,
The
that was an
defib
amazing
into a
team fight.
glitch mine.
Yeah.
Good job, Z. Of
So
course, the
that
best
was
support medium.
yeah, really close fight, and interestingly enough, right before the cash out got started. So Z will get this cash out in place, and I think at this point that Halter's Finest will respawn pretty far away, because I think that they spawned in before the cash out started. So this will bring Berts a nice little opportunity to have some breathing room. Yeah, and look, they are a
Yeah,
far
they're
away
going on
ways.
crane. They're going on crane. This is why I wanted Chickpea on light. This is literally the best cash out for light.
Are they moving the crane too? I think they moved it a little bit. Yeah, the ball is spinning.
Yeah, they're moving it away so you can't pad or zip to it from
okay.
hotel. So the only way in is basically, what, they're turning it back? Oh, they broke it.
Oh no, it broke it. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Halter's Finest immediately threw some barrels at that, and now they actually have a nice crane down. But interestingly enough, everybody's taking this fight really slowly. Here we go. Now the engagement's getting started. You see Brendy going down low. He goes down hard. The RPG hits, but I think it missed most of them. They're holding on to 70 health. He goes down as well. And we see Chickpea and Z just destroying with these shotguns. With that team-wide production, can we get the scoreboard up on board?
Yeah, with the crane going down, there's only one way to get into construction, is just to pad from a rooftop or run it through. But I think
so
this...
only one kill each for Halter's Finest. Yeah, Berts is kind of back and swinging hard. Z is definitely doing great with that shotgun combat at 2,000 and at 1,500 of support already. Very little support score on Halter's Finest. So this cash out, they are actually pushing it. I didn't think that they would.
Yeah, they have
how little time
here.
it is.
They have
Okay.
time to aim. Oh, the old
It fell
Z-Tech.
off.
The Z-Tech, when he places the goo pad on the cash out. And now it's just going to be permanently flying off the map. Yeah, that cash out is definitely not stealable like that.
Yeah, that was actually really funny to see. Just you saw the explosion and then poof, there it goes, flying off. Really smart strategy. And really, is there anything you can do in that situation? I think you just have to just
Yeah,
watch it.
the only thing to do about it is go under the point, destroy the pad off the goo, but then you have no time to see the cash out if you go do that.
Yep.
It's literally just a desperate push. They knew it was going to be a desperate push, that's why they made that play. So it's like, once they tap it, it's going off the map.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's interesting to know. And definitely something I'm going to have to try now, because that's a pretty trolly way to hold control and just buy time. And you know what? That's what I love about this game, is that there's so much variation in so many ways. There is no standard, push into A, push into B. It's there's different play styles. Here we see them jumping over the roof. We see Swako doing down, and it does look like, ooh, I couldn't tell what just happened there. Brindy went down. These shotguns are just lethal today.
Wiped them. And I believe that was Swako's team that was jumping on them too.
Yeah.
Interesting. Usually the team that jumps on the team's head has the advantage, especially if there's no counter pad. But once again,
The live wires are back in play.
I think
So we'll get the second cash out started at B, and it does now look like Berts is in control of this. No, this is Halter's Finest in control of this one. Berts is still a pretty ways away. They did respawn, unfortunately, all the way over there, so they're going to have to jump pad over, and by the time they even make it into B, it'll be more than a quarter of the way done. We see them climbing on the roof, getting set up with I believe that's a glitch barrel and a red barrel. I think they're going to try and blow up the roof. And maybe to their surprise, they'll see that Halter's Finest is hiding all in one corner, that they're right on top of each other right now, jumping down in. B is getting closer and closer to halfway there.
yeah, they're gonna know they're gonna be in the attic here. Or wow, they didn't move. Interesting.
Yeah, they didn't fall for the bait. It does drop down, and the roof starts to get destroyed.
Glitch
They're
barrel!
right on
Massive
top of
glitch
each
barrel!
other. Yeah, that hit
That's
two people
RPG
at least.
Daisy to go off this. They should be killing Berts here easily. Swako,
it
they're
does
gonna
look
stall
like-
him. They're gonna stall him. They're not killing him on purpose. They want to stall him
Really?
for as long as possible. They have less time for the cash out.
Yeah, that's an interesting strategy. I don't know if we've seen that before. Really kind of an evil way to play, but yeah, it's smart. Hold them off. I get why they do that.
Yeah. Berts has a desperate push here. They don't really have much time. Depends where they spawn.
Yeah, they have to dive on this and then hold it. There's really not much they can do, but it will bring it, I think, into cash out 3. So it is anybody's map at this point, but both teams are fighting pretty competitively. So this is a great matchup between these two teams.
Yeah, this is gonna be very hard to steal. There's 2 C4s. Did it steal? Oh my god!
He's still holding it.
They got him.
Nope. Yep.
That
Pretty
almost
does go
got
down in
stolen
that.
somehow.
It did, yeah. They threw an RPG at him and it brought him down to like 10 health, and then he was still holding on to it. Or maybe it was the C4 that exploded and brought him down low, but didn't get him all the way.
Interesting
we'll
game
have
here.
Vault
Very
3.
interesting game. Close fights. 2 North American teams. Lamp versus Swako. This is the deciding cash out right here. If Lamp's team wins this cash out, they're sending Z's team to the lower brackets. Wow.
Yeah.
Berts could lose this one, man.
I don't know what to think just yet, because it is so close. And to me, it's so funny to see these fights with the shotguns at such distance, because I don't really know what they're trying to accomplish here. Like, each team can res and heal, and, you know, just like this. Swako goes down just a little bit, but immediately gets brought back to nearly full health. So I don't know what these long-distance shotgun battles are trying to accomplish, but hey, they still keep happening. Here we see the kill feed. We see Z is running high on 7 kills, but Okra with 8. So both teams are pretty evenly matched, like almost exactly matched. The difference of 1 kill between them. So it's what you love to see. They're going to bring down cash out C down to them. It gets stuck in between, so they have to do a little bit more.
That's
Throw the
actually
APS
not
down.
bad for them. That's honestly not bad for them. They have 1 extra drop on the cash out.
Yeah, and I've had it stuck in that position before, and it does make it in kind of that awkward position where it's just like this. Like, it can fall immediately. Glitch Barrel going down, Chickpea throws it. Doing some good damage with the shotgun. Ooh, look at that. Oh my god.
They're aping off that.
Interesting use of the zipline. He used it to get around the team.
Swako instantly dies.
Look at that. And they're just playing with him again.
Yeah, they're gonna stall him out again.
He knew it. He was trying to jump out the window.
Yeah.
He was just going to kill himself. I mean, it makes sense. It's what you're trying to do.
Great teamwork from Malta's finest. On Chickpea, I'm surprised
Yeah.
Chickpea went off. I mean, he did get Randy to 1 HP, and he probably called to push. Actually, pushed into Lamp's RPG.
Yep. And interestingly enough, that cash out station is still kind of wedged in there. So there is another drop. They're all getting set up in this supply closet, it looks like. I
This
like
is,
watching people crouch and run around.
Questionable. Yeah. This is a very predictable spot. People always play in the spot at high level. So I'm not surprised. They dropped
There's
it
the
themselves.
drop. Ooh,
It's
onto
on
a
the
jump
pad.
pad. They did go flying there for a second, but cash out is almost done. This will be the decider of who takes this match, who takes this map.
Oh, Swako C4'd himself.
Oh no. He's able to get healed back up by his teammates. They throw the dome shield. Both teams are pushing in. RPG goes off. Pretty good RPG. Lucas goes down. See Chickpea just barely holding on. He goes down as well. Suiko's trying to hold on. Z is still doing doing damage, and that is a team
Have
wipe, and
it.
they're able to take
Have
it.
Wow, last second.
Yeah. So it will be Berts that takes this map.
They gave Berts too much space through the last cash out.
Yeah.
Closer.
that was a cool last fight because both teams were just really holding off and pushing into each other, and just you could see the RPGs and the shield coming up, and just kind of the classic fight from what I wanted to see, and that was really neat in my opinion. Just those shotguns can do so much damage, both from the heavy and the medium. Cool to see that everybody's running that these days. I guess I need to pick it back up, but I am terrible with those shotguns.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the model.
Hmm.
I'm just not good at that gun. I don't know. I'm an FCAR
Yeah.
player. But yeah, it's interesting to see two models in the comp. I don't know. Maybe they're building a new
Yeah.
meta.
Yep. Well, even the SA-12, the one that the heavy uses, it's what gets me is that weird little like delay when you have to like turn the barrel and to get the next shots there. So it's interesting to run that shotgun as well. But I think that once you get in the swing of it, it becomes really powerful, as we've just seen today.
Yeah.
But that means that we have one more match coming up, and this one will be on Monaco. Probably one of my favorite maps just to see. I think it's a really pretty map, just visually. And I think there will be a lot more close combats, kind of like what we just saw in this last fight there.
I'm usually not the type of guy to say this, but I think I want to see suspended structures, Monaco.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even though that's like the worst.
No, it is, yeah.
configuration. But I just want to see if one of them goes rifle or not, or they stick to their shotguns on suspended structures.
Yeah. And you're able to tell which variation you get while you're loading in. So it's not like they're, jumping in blindly. But yeah, I would love to see some variation. These shotguns are cool, but it does lend to more close quarters combat than, running rifles like the FCAR or the AK. You can kind of get more, long range damage done, and I think that that's impactful. But yeah, we have one more matchup between these two teams. It'll be exciting to see who takes it.
Yeah. Who do you have winning the last map?
I want to say Berts, but man, Halto's Finest is pretty great. Like they have some good strategy. They're bold when they're pushing in, and they're great at defense right now. So I don't know. I really think it could go either way. What about you?
I'm good friends with both teams, but I'm gonna have to go with Lamp. I think Lamp can bring this home.
Nice.
Watching Swaka versus Lamp is actually so fun.
So from that last engagement, what do you think was what let Berts win? Was it really just kind of Halto being out of place? Was it just luck? Was it just kind of what ended up giving them the victory on that last map?
Yeah, so like I said, playing in that closet room is too predictable, and Berts obviously is a high-level team. They obviously knew that they're going to be playing very close to the cash out. I think you should be like, if I was on Lamp's team, I would make a call to like play a little in a different spot where like you can catch him off guard, because they're going to be aping the point, and you want to catch him like off guard. And since they just played in a corner in a room that's very predictable, Berts wasn't caught off guard at all. They were like prepared for them to be in their spot already. So that's why Swaka was aiming his RPG at that location.
Gotcha.
If I was them, I would just play a little bit closer, or play off guard, catch him off a spawn or something as they're running. And the fighting is already beginning. Typical Monaco spawns.
Z is down to 14 health, trying to hold off. They're both on top of the roof, going back and forth. We do see our first team wipe already happen for Halto's Finest. So Swako, Z, and Chickpea were able to hold off on that fight and bring the ultimate win before they even get started on Vault 1. So they will have the advantage as they go into this vault. And Halto's Finest will respawn. Not sure where they've respawned at, but I think it'll be a pretty good distance away. So by the time this cash out is open, I think that they'll be there.
Yeah, B cash out is like the god spot on Monaco. Just holding it usually has the most advantage too. I'm interested to see if Lamp's gonna rotate very fast to it. Try to instantly fight him as they plug. That's literally their timing here. It's to just go as they're plugging the box.
Gotcha. We do see the red barrel going off. I think it was trying to hit the roof, but it bounced off there. So now the jump pad's going down. This barrel gets the hit. And we see Chickpea taking half health and goes down.
No. Gets res though.
Okay.
So he goes
Dome shield
down.
is up. Yeah, look at that shot. Swacko's amazing with that shotgun. And Z is really just not even fighting. He's just trying to stay on healing.
And now they're gonna do the same thing to Lamp. They're gonna stall him.
This is such
Payback's
an
a
interesting
bitch.
strategy that I haven't seen before. It's quite interesting to see it employed. It's just so mean.
Really?
You
You
buy
haven't
yourself
seen this
so-
ever from Swakos?
Maybe I have, but I wasn't cued into it because I don't remember seeing it with this much like delay. Like maybe a couple of seconds, but this time like they're actually toying with them before they get that last kill.
You can do pretty devious things with that strat. You could stall him to the point where you don't kill him, and then one coins, and the moment he coins, you kill him.
Oh,
So then you go to the next guy, and then you could stagger them.
jeez, yeah, I could see.
But yeah.
And so here we have Berts setting up. Ooh, nice barrel. Goes off, blows up the roof. It does look like Swacko goes down. Okra is down to a quarter health. And it is just chaos in this roof. I can't really tell what's happening.
So close.
It does look like a team wipe. Yeah, it brought down to just 1v1 in that fight, but it was literally 6 people in the roof in one area, running around the one chimney structure in there.
That was a nice try from
But here we
He
have
ran out of bullets and got shot.
yeah.
That's probably why.
Bert's setup has the first cash out. Alto's Finest is really going to have to pick it up if they want to take this win. They don't have much time. And one cash out could be all that stands in between them.
Sorry, my Discord crashed.
No worries.
Yeah.
They are still fighting over this one area. Vault 2 hasn't been tapped. They are just kind of in this rooftop combat. It does look like Halta's Finest fell down. But here they go, bouncing around. Cash out Vault 2 will be opened. Looks like by Halta's Finest, if they can hop in there. Yep, they did hop in. And Meteor Show, is this the only event that we've had so far?
Yeah, we haven't seen low graph, but thank God we haven't seen low graph. It's the worst one too. I don't
Everybody
think there should be game
says
modes. I don't think there should be game modes or game events
Oh, really?
lobbies.
Yeah, I can see that.
They add in the RNG factor to the game.
The high note
Yep.
swooped up a cash box.
Competitive in life.
I personally like the low gravity, but everybody I talk to thinks I'm crazy, so I'm probably the crazy one.
Well, no, low graph is fun. But
Yeah, and that's just it. It's fun. I love being able to hop around, especially if I'm playing light with the dash, because I can get across like half the map instantly, and I just think that's, I don't know, movement to me is what makes a game, and the finals definitely has that. And throwing some of these modifiers. This is probably the most destructive I've ever seen Meteor Shower, because it is actively hitting on people. So this is kind of cool. And it's definitely throwing them kind of in a loop, because nobody's engaging. I think they're just trying to wait out this meteor showers. Okay, but no, we see Cash Out C getting started. Gas going down near it, which is a great strategy. No C4 to throw on it.
Oh, I think he has a C4.
Oh, okay.
Definitely has a C4 on.
Okay, yeah. I see that now.
He got spotted on the third floor. Insta-pad. Chickpea's alone. He got... They're all split up. Berts is all split up. This is not good.
This is where the Winch Claw would have been perfect. They could have grabbed him, brought him in, destroyed him, and really thrown the whole team off. Interesting that we're still running the shield instead of the Winch Claw. But as you said, these are kind of more OG players. So it makes sense that they're trying to stick to the original.
Now pay attention to
Season
Lem
1 and 2.
C4 here. He has one on the cache and one on the door on the left of them. So they're gonna see if they want to aim point for the door. C4 the door too.
Okay.
Okay, well they're just getting shot from high ground. They have to move.
Yeah, Berts is in a great position right now for this cash out.
He gets
Dome
taken
shield
HP
goes
from
down.
What? He's dead.
I'm not sure.
Meteor shower just fall on Z's forehead or something?
I think that the event is ended.
Yeah, but hey, I don't know what even killed them.
There was that red barrel that one of them had near it. Maybe it exploded. I couldn't tell. There's so much chaos that happens in these team fights when they're fighting in a building like this, near the stairs, and just this is what I was saying about Monaco, is that it is close quarter combat. You have a few other maps that have similar areas, but nearly all of the cash outs here that I can think of, except for the one in the exploded church, it's just tight. So pretty chaotic, pretty cool in my opinion. But we will be going down to the final cash out for these two teams.
Deciding cash out.
Yeah, and you weren't wrong. These are two teams to watch because they are close. They're close in combat. They're close. Wow, look at that RPG. Great shot. Ooh, he got two of them down half health, if not
and
more.
He cleans all three, I think.
Yep, that was dirty.
Yeah, if Swako connects to you, you're just dead. Like.
Yep. And you were saying that you think that he's one of the top heavy players in the world?
Yeah, Swako is one of the best heavies in the world.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But yeah, Halto's Finest now has kind of an uphill battle because Berts will have control over this cash out. And I don't know, are they going to take it to D because it's right there, or are they going to run to A? Looks like D.
Yeah, A's a horrible cash out for both of these teams, actually. They're all playing shotguns.
Yeah. And interestingly enough, Halto's Finest is pretty spread out, with one of them really close to the enemy team. Not what I would do. Not sure what they're doing, but this does seem like a slow approach. I think they're breaking down the crane. I love it when that gets destroyed. And it does look like somebody's inside as it falls, which is even funnier.
They had to break the crane there.
But Berts is now pretty out of position for this.
Yep.
But I don't know if Halto's Finest is aware of this because they're not pushing onto it just yet. This is a really slow approach to this cash out, and it makes sense. This is the one for all the marbles for both of these two teams. So I would take it slow, but at this point, you really just got to commit to something.
Oh, the glitch barrel into Chiki's face. They're going to go off this. Brandon gets punished for it.
Yep, here's another fight that's happening on top of a roof, or in top of a attic area. And it does, yep, we see this going on. They're just toying with him.
He has no way to kill himself. He's a medium.
Yep. There's nowhere to jump off on this map.
I would have kept stalling him.
Yeah, I think that this is going to go in the way of Berts. I think Halto's Finest has maybe a chance to dive on it, but I don't think so.
Slight chance.
Chance.
Depends where they spawn.
And look at everything that they're setting up. They've got the gas. There's two barrels.
I think it's kind of over here.
Yeah.
Just have to stick it.
It's just possible. I have seen some amazing cat. There it is.
He's sticking behind the box.
Is he still going for it? No, that's it.
So, nice try.
Berts. Yep, Berts ends up taking that one. I want to say that I'm surprised, but I'm not, because Berts is what I think of as like one of the top tier teams. They have kind of this great roster, this great composition. But I got to give it to Halto's Finest because they have some amazing plays. And in more than one instance, I thought that, hey, we're about to see an upset here, and Berts is about to be taken down a peg. So if anything, definitely somebody to watch. And Halto's Finest still will go into the losers bracket. So this isn't the end. There is a chance that we see this exact same matchup once again. I wouldn't be surprised to see it again. And if that does happen, I wouldn't be surprised if they end up taking it, because both teams, even when we're looking at the kill feed, were really evenly matched up, even on healing and support. Really cool to see, and more coming up.
Yep. Like I said, match of the day for sure, and they will definitely be in the grand finals again. They'll meet. I think they will 2-0 in THX. So.
Yeah. And I believe that'll be our next matchup. Let me pull this up. should be the lower final, and I believe this will be NTHX and Halto's Finest. So I think that Halto's Finest will 2-0 as well. NTHX. NTHX, amazing team, but hey, we're going to have to come find out here shortly after this quick break.
Maybe mom and dad were right when they told me this wouldn't be nothing. Maybe I should take their advice, go get a life, or maybe get a job or something. Pack it up and head back home, tell everybody I was bluffing. Or maybe I'll just get out my head and focus on what I know's coming. Yeah. Cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusionary reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. 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 Maybe all my exes just drinking themselves crazy tonight. Maybe I should call and say, told you I'd be right. Wondering how long it was before you realized the biggest mistake of your life, and now you're paying the price. Oh, is it confidence or confusion? Either way, I feel like I ain't never losing. Your opinion of how you know just what I'm choosing. I gotta do this, cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusionary reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. 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 Feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Rumor has it, I'm a savage. Drop the classic. Thinking back, drop the classic. To establish that the magic is automatic. Got a mask. Who was that? Living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind, never tired. Tell 'em all.
Big dreams, I got big dreams since like baby. I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating. Now I'm reaching new heights, I'ma need the off-whites. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got his eyes that keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth, where's your worth?
I'm sick of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a second to let him know. I'm the headline, the deadline. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. The king is back like like prodigal. I gave them time, it's been too long. Was silent calm, but now the storm. I'm not the one you can't ignore. I never politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch them out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm sick of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a second to let them know. I'm the headline, the deadline. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, master minor. Big time.
Out of the ashes.
Hello and welcome back to Breakout Esports Masters Split 2, Day 2 of the Qualifier 2. And we're finally in Match 3, which will be between Halto's Finest and NTHX Esports. So going into these are two teams that we've seen play already. This is the losers final. And an interesting note about this, because the two teams are international. So one is from America, the other one is from France. The first map will be in the EU side of things, and the second map will be in North America, and the decider map, if we get there, will be back in the EU. We do this so that there is no kind of advantage for either team on ping, because they are playing at such great distances. Having the server kind of in their region can make a difference, so we are switching back and forth between these two teams. But getting into it, we will finally see the map ban pick, and I'm curious to see what they pick. So it looks like NTHX has banned Skyway Stadium, and Halto's Finest has banned Cis Horizon. And here we go again, starting off with Las Vegas, moving into Monaco, and the decider is on Seoul. That's interesting to see. I wonder why they didn't ban Seoul instead of like Cis Horizon, but hey, this might be a fun one to end things off on.
Yeah, I'm interested to see the Monaco pick from Halto's Finest. They just lost on Monaco.
Yeah.
Horizon maybe, or Skyway. They played pretty well on Skyway. But Seoul, the three shotguns, I don't think they're going to play three shotguns with Seoul.
Definitely, because there's so much distance that you can, pick away from with rifles that it would just be dumb to, go with shotguns. But hey, who knows? These have been two teams that have kind of been a little atypical, and I think that we're in for something cool. Going into Vegas on this first one, who do you think is going to end up taking it?
I think Halto's Finest 2-0s the French boys. I'm rooting for my boys. America on top, and
Yeah, I do kind of feel that way. I love NTHX. I think they have wonderful players. But, after seeing Halto's Finest and go against Berts, I really want to see that matchup again. So I would love to see Halto's Finest kind of take this at a 2-0 or maybe, 2-1. But here we go. We're hopping into it now. It does look like kind of the same setup. I wasn't able to tell. It did look like two beams and then the shield on the heavy. I'm wondering if we get the Winch Claw in here. I think this is a great map for the Winch Claw, but we'll have to see here shortly.
I think Lem's going to stick to what he's used to, shield. But they're playing Winch Claw and NTX for sure.
Okay. So yeah, last time we saw a lot of fighting happening at this top dome here, even before the cash out. But you mentioned that that's more of an American thing. So it doesn't look like they're going to do a fight before going to the vault. It does look like NTHX has gone straight for the vault. Maybe Halto's Finest wasn't prepared for that. But they are in a nice little area above them. So they are going to have to push into NTHX and get into kind of their space.
Yeah, Lem's going to try to find an RPG here. He's probably going to take the same path they just took. Go over their head again. Oh, looks like NTX is following them instead. Oh, they lost.
It's kind of Scooby-Doo right now. They're running around. And I think that they've accidentally missed each other. They were right next to each other for just a moment. But yeah, no engagement happening. Oh, I take that back. Really slow gameplay so far. Playing more of the strategic side of things. And here's the first combat. really going down. We do see the winch clock going off. Brittany brings down Carbon, and Rolby goes down as well. Brittany is on 10 health, but he's still doing a lot of damage. And it does look like we have the first team wipe going down from NTHX.
Yeah, Randy opened up the fight with a nice 2-pump on the medium. That's the power advantage of that model. It 2 taps mediums, 3 taps heavies. Burst damage is strong.
The jet setters have returned to the arena.
Is NTHX right?
The powerhouses are
Shotgun's 2
proving to
power.
be real go-getters.
Yeah, I haven't been able to tell. It is a very shotgun. No, there's a AK on one of them. And
Yeah,
what is
Data
this?
Reshaper. Whoa.
Data Reshaper and
Riot
the Riot Shield.
So we're
Okay.
trolling.
I don't know why they've picked these, but hey, I love the variation. Let's see what happens.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Yeah.
See, he probably stole a playbook from Artie or something with a riot shield. I don't think it's.
It honestly seems
Work.
like he chose the wrong contestant.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean, like I have my loadouts made for different maps and different game modes, and it just reminds me of when I picked the wrong one going into it. But hey, Riot Shield, maybe we'll start to see it more in use, but it is probably one of the least used loadouts in the entire game, I think. I've never had any luck with it, at least.
Let's see what
Dome Shield goes
Riot
down.
Shield here, they're just standing on the point. Lamp's gonna be searching for shit. Goes out. Next, nothing.
But
Heal
AK
the
is
Lamp,
doing
and he
good.
clears here.
Ochre goes down. And DHX is doing good, but they are just holding on with half health. And
I
it
think
looks like they
it's-
are going to get it.
Yeah, there's one player alive on Alton's finance. He's gonna live to keep.
Yep.
That's for push. Lamp messed up.
Yeah, and I
Riot
don't even know
Shields,
if they'll
come
have
on,
time.
man.
Well, the Riot Shield just took it. Like they took the cash out. So right now it's working for him.
Oh, Brandy,
But
you
here we have
cannot die here,
Brandy.
Brandy.
He is so far away from his team, dangerously so. Here you go. Now the team's caught up. You see them all kind of gathering
No
up.
time. It's a-
No. There's that winch claw. It immediately goes down. Floppy goes down with the shotgun. And boy, it
Polly.
is just
Polly's so good with that slug shotgun, man. He makes that gun work somehow.
And we do get the wipe, and NTHX, I think, has the first cash out with the Riot Shield. So they're doing
All right, Lamp.
something.
Better not lose to a riot shield around me.
Deservedly so.
Powerhouses are back in action. The jet setters are
But we do see the fighting going on, not the fighting, but the setup going on top of the roof. I'm surprised that they left that and went to the higher ground technically, so maybe it does make more sense. But Halto's Finest is now pushing in from around B. Looks like they're about to hop onto the roof as well and run kind of closer to this vault.
Yeah, they're choosing to take the ultimate high ground. Which it's a god spot. There's no need to be like on the actual vault box when it opens.
But it does look like they just lost it from out from underneath them. So Halto's Finest was able to run in there and grab it. And I think they're making their way towards B. Zipline goes up, and we do see Carbon shooting off as he's on the zipline. Does get some grid headshot damage, it looks like.
Lamp's so low
Yeah,
right now. He's gonna
he
die.
does. Oh no, the winch claw brought him in. He is
Oh my
just
god, how is Lamp
scrambling.
alive?
I have no idea. He did great with holding up that shield, but man. Yeah, look at that shot. And they're just trading blows back and forth on top of this roof. Cash out has started. It's a quarter of the way in.
Yeah, Ali's gonna stay alive here and wait for teams to go. Oh, they might catch him.
Ooh, they're chasing him down. Still has to wait 4 more seconds. And he does look like he bought enough time.
He should just regroup here. Don't chase him.
Cash out B halfway done almost.
Yeah, I think both teams are gonna be playing on top of Megadome. Yep, it's high ground. You have to get him off this cash out. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
They do have a riot shield. They just walk down.
Yeah, the riot shield makes it hard. I mean, because you really can only shoot at the feet. That's a small target.
That was way too far.
Yep.
This guy, oh, he's dead.
Yep. This is where we see the AK cam doing some good damage, but it does not do enough. And they use the D-mat. He falls through just trying to run away. And he is getting chased down. What is he trying to do?
This cash out is definitely over.
Yeah.
Don't have time.
So Haltos Finest will take this one. NTHX has one of their own, so we'll come down to this next cash out to see who takes Vegas. We see that Haltos Finest is jumping up. You called it the Megadome? Is that what the top area is? Okay.
This one's called Megadome.
Megadome, I like that. So they're getting set up on the Megadome. Does look like the Megadome does have some damage done to it, but they're going to hop over to Vault 3. Vault 3 looks like it's right above D, or maybe that's just the camera. So it's pretty close to D.
D's on top of hotel. D's on top of hotel. We're going to have to go to D here because they're playing against a riot shield. They can make a hole above D and just play on Megadome again.
Okay.
Because they are playing against a riot shield, so they can, you know, you want to stay on high grounds in open space against a riot shield.
Yeah. So now we see NTHX, and they are just kind of shooting down onto Haltos Finest. We did see some good damage going off from the AK, and that is the advantage here of running the AK instead of the shotguns like we saw previously, because you can get further distance damage done, and not always impactful in my opinion, but it is at least more useful than just shooting at the air basically with a shotgun. Look at that. RPG goes off, did great damage. There's the glitch barrel as well, and didn't look like they were able to heal because of that glitch barrel. And Brindy is just trying to stay into it, staying in that APS, gets pulled in by green space, and yeah.
This fight is now favored into Lamp's team. Me too.
And they are doing some damage with that riot shield. Do you see
1v2.
this?
You can clutch this. I've seen Brandy clutch worse.
Ooh, he gets
more
the
shot.
riot shield down.
One more shot into the heavy.
He needs to charge. Heavy is almost down. I don't know if he's able to get him. Yeah.
Got him, but they coined.
Yep. Pretty good fight just over the vault. Not even the cash out station yet.
These teams are vying for the favor of our sponsors.
But yeah, sad that Brindy couldn't get that just in time because he almost had a team wipe. And he goes for the zipline and somehow it broke. I don't know what happened there. But it does look like Noli will come back in for NTHX. And it was pretty impressive to see that riot shield because he was doing some good damage on it. So, you know, maybe they're not too crazy. It is coming down to this last cash out. Cash out D is getting started. And we see kind of Haltos Finest set up in the high ground. They have a lot of good distance. It's a great area, I think, because they can get down there. They're not too far away from the cash out. And yeah, it's making it kind of an uphill battle for NTHX.
Oh, they're going to force the point here. They want to fight indoors. Lamp should be... Lamp has it.
D-mats it. Ooh, and it falls down again.
Should be...
NTHX does have the advantage. We see gas go down. I think that the steal was stopped.
I think they just got off. That's good. Gas. Oh, here comes the fight. Big RPG.
Look at that, yeah. And Carbon's doing great. He's staying out of the fight, just trying to heal. Perfect distance. We see the riot shield is now charging him down on the stairs. Falls down. This is a very dramatic fight. Everybody's just all over the place here. Steel is going down. But there is gas in the area. Brindy is all alone, waiting for his teammates to coin back in.
They don't have time to wait for the last person to coin. They just have to 2v3 this.
Yeah.
Lamp's gonna have to do some miracle work here.
I think NTHX has this. Yeah. Well, they have the bounce pad down below, so if it does, they do break it. It's going to start bouncing. There it goes.
Oh, he jump padded it and padded it.
And that basically secured it for him. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so in THX ended up taking this one. Pretty interesting upset. I thought Halto's Finest was the one team coming in here. But in THX, like I was saying earlier, they have some good plays. I don't know what they were doing running that Riot Shield, but at the end I saw it be effective more than once. So maybe this is something they know that we don't yet. But yeah, that was some great gameplay, atypical from what I'm used to. So cool to see.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened last fight. How did people die? They just like caught onto each other somehow.
Yeah,
it's all right. I don't know. Losing to a Riot Shield is criminal, Lamp. Well, you better step it up these next games.
Yeah, and well, you know, we have seen it here where people start playing and they do something out of meta, and then it becomes the meta. I definitely think going forward that we're going to see a lot more shotguns in use. At least I know when I go into my competitive games that I'm going to see more shotguns being played. But Riot Shield, that was fun. Do you think that they'll do it again, or was this just a one-off for Vegas? Or?
I don't know. You thought it was an accident.
Yeah,
I think it was on purpose because he was playing data reshapers. He was reshaping the APS turrets, I think.
Yeah, well, and that's even something we don't see used often, like the data reshaper. I mean, it's cool, it's helpful. I only use it if I'm playing Power Shift, but hey, you know, if they have a good use for it, like you said, taking down the APS is pretty handy because it lets your heavy run in there with the RPG and just kind of create that big explosion or you know, something else. Yeah, interesting gameplay. I happy we got to see something non-standard. And I think that it does show that both of these teams are people to watch, to follow. And I have a feeling that this is definitely going to go to 3 matches.
Yeah, for sure. I think it has to.
Yeah.
There's no way Lamp goes out losing to a Riot Shield. That's
yeah.
going to be memes on memes on memes.
Well,
get back.
Yeah, I think so. Do you remember which map was next? Was it Monaco? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's Monaco. And then
okay.
Decider is Seoul.
Yeah, Decider is Seoul. So, strange map picks, strange class picks. But I love it. I want to see more of it. The only thing that could make this even better is if one of them decides to go light. So who knows? The day is still young. We have lots more matches coming up, and we will have this next matchup here in just a minute. If you were Halto's Finest, what would you do to kind of change right now, going into this next match?
I don't know. That's a tough question. After losing to a Riot Shield, my mental would be chalked. So further away, though, like you can't give him position distance.
Yeah, the interesting thing that I found with both of these two teams is that they played every cash out really slow, at least in the beginning. You could see that they were trying to set up, trying to find the advantage, but I don't know, previously, like when we watched Berts and Halto's Finest, it seemed like they were just kind of running in and clashing almost immediately. Here it seemed like the setup, the calls were coming out, the plays maybe. But yeah, we're going into Monaco. Maybe we'll have a variation. We'll just have to see.
Well, if it's suspended structures, we're definitely not seeing a Riot Shield.
Yeah, I'd love to see a different mode. There's the DMAT going down as well on Ploppy.
Is the homie on the Riot Shield? Need to know.
I couldn't tell.
That's it. It's suspended structures. I don't think he's.
Oh yeah.
Spot on, Scotty. It's all about staying focused under pressure.
All right, there's a shotgun. AK. And this first
he is on Riot Shield.
Oh my god. Alright, so it no longer was an accident, it was intentional.
I think he might be cooking something. I think I have an idea of what he's cooking on this Riot Shield.
Well, do tell. What do you think he's trying to do?
My theory is he's seen the 2 and 8 teams battle it out last game. Very fast-paced games, constant brawls, 2 mediums on the shotguns. And if he's on Riot Shield, leading with the shotgun, shooting the Riot Shield, that's a harder time to hit him. So he's trying to stay alive more. And he can brawl the model because the model has to go into his face to shoot the medium. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So that's like my theory of it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I would like to know if I'm correct. I'll ask him after.
Perfect.
That is
I'm
an
curious
interesting
as well.
But on
Yeah,
suspended
especially-
structures, I don't know, man.
It's definitely, this is, people that don't know, this is the hardest mode. All of the structures are kind of in the air. It makes it where you either have to blow up the structure, bring it down, and it just makes it harder to push. It makes it harder to hold. I like it because I think it adds a new challenge, but at the same time, it can be very frustrating to play against or into.
Yeah, so I mean, he's gonna break him down. He's playing the slug. They're gonna instantly move off that platform. I mean, he just has so much pressure with the slug here. He's just gonna break everything down here. And then Lamp's team needs to pad on them. He cannot let them get these shots off. Yep, there we go. Exactly what I said. Padded right onto them. And they switch positions. Interesting.
Yeah, the steal is going down. I'm trying to break
no,
the
the
zip
medium's
line.
aping.
Ooh,
Randy
Randy goes
aped a
down.
little too hard.
Barricade up. Floppy is going to get the steal unless it just fell down. Nope, it is still up. And we see Okra and Green just trying to hold on. Nobody's really engaging right now.
Okay, this is kind of bad for Lamp.
Yeah.
Switch spots. Now, the only way for Lamp to get up there is for the medium to use one pad off the roof to the first platform, and then the pad off the platform to the second platform. Or he can break it with red balls if he finds red barrels.
That's normally my strategy. I get the red barrels and I break it from below.
Oh, he's knocking them down.
Yeah, that shotgun slug definitely has an advantage of bringing him down. It
Well,
does look
Lamp
like...
Lamp is gonna stall him while the mediums try to steal. I like this. Their mediums are gonna steal. Okay. I mean, brother, you have a slug shotgun. You can start breaking him down.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
And
a tough
cash
push
out
for
is
them, even though it's
almost
two
done.
mediums. He's dead.
He couldn't do anything. That was just a desperate trying to hold it.
Like
Alto's
that. I
finest
like
seems...
that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
some
they
good
got it.
strategy.
That was a good play on Lamb, pushing the three people he dropped and the two mediums and stole for free. He knew they didn't have movement up there.
Yeah, and that is the kind of the chaos that these suspended structures bring. Totally different than anything that we've seen so far in this gameplay, and it throws both teams kind of into a chaos. It relies more on calls from your teammates and just kind of figuring things out in the utter chaos of things and not just one big fight. So that was cool. Really nice strategy. And here we go, opening Vault 2, and we see NTHX trying to push into it. They are on the roof, but we do see that Alto's Finest has a great setup and has the height advantage on them. And I'm wondering if they're starting to regret that riot shield at this point.
Yeah.
Because it just, you're just stuck. Like, yeah, you can heal, but now he has a DMAT too, so he's not even healing.
Oh, did you see the pad he just placed? That is
Yeah.
going backwards, huh? I mean, they can't put church here. It's like impossible.
No. Yeah, if they zip or jump, they're just dead.
I think Lamp. Oh, Lamp got an IC4 in.
And we have meteor showers again. Our only mode for today, our only variation.
Lamp's going in. Oh, they padded away. Scared.
Wow, that
They
was a
know.
great pad. But they don't have the cash out, so they're just setting up here at A. Are they
They'll just
expecting
go
it
see.
to go to A?
They'll just
Yeah.
go see.
And I think C is not a suspended structure. I could be wrong, but
Well, C was a suspended structure until the meteor
Oh,
showers
fell.
fucked it up.
yeah, you can just see the chaos all around there. And they're not even fighting near the cash out. Both teams are fighting on the roof. NTHX to the left of it, and Alto's Finest set up closer, but there's the jump over. And we do see another jump pad going down. Fight going down. The winch claw brought somebody in.
Oh, beautiful shots from Lamp. He should be killing this move for free. Oh, he lets the defense go through.
Yeah, a lot of chaos happening. I am having trouble even following what's happening.
Lamp should be killing him here shortly.
Brittany gets
Got-
res back
yep.
up. NTHX,
Just one
Carbon
medium.
down 1 health, 4 health.
Stall him, don't kill him.
Ooh.
No. Oh, wait! He coined by accident.
So now he has to wait another 17 seconds until his team is back up. That is a mistake.
Oh, yeah, that's a mistake coin for sure.
You can just see him hiding. But those 17 seconds are just going to eat into that cash out. And I think that Halto's Finest is just going to take it. They just have to set up and hold this for another, 20 seconds?
Yeah.
And then they've got the match.
So it's good that they moved away from the roof. You don't want to give him a chance to fight. You want him to go point and fight him at the point.
Yeah.
Like if it's yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is definitely the last fight for this vault here. If they're able to hop on and dive and catch it, I'll be surprised. But it does look like Halto's Finest has a great setup. They've got the height advantage. We do see the dome shield going down. A lot of chaos is going off. You see that Okro doing everything he can to shoot him. NTHX goes
He
down.
clears him.
Yep. And that will be it. Halto's Finest takes it in a 2-0 in this second match. So we are now 1-1, and we will go to Seoul for this last round of this matchup in the losers final.
Now you see why Light's not in play, right? Just these
Yeah.
glitch barrels just completely remove Lights out of play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get it. I love the glitch barrel because it does add kind of that counter to them. And especially if you can get it splashed on like 3 teammates when they're trying to heal, it makes it where the engagement is just so much tighter. So that's it's cool to see. I don't know. I really think that the weak link here was the riot shield. It was such a good play in this last map, but this one it seemed like such a mistake. And yeah, because there were several times that each team was set up at a distance from each other. The riot shield just kind of sitting there. Maybe if he had the healing beam instead of the DMAT, it could have done a little bit different damage or healing his team. But yeah, I don't know. What were your thoughts on that match?
Yeah, I think bringing Riot Shield to suspended structures is trolling. But I said that the first trolling, brother. I will instantly say it's a 2-0 on Soul if he brings it on Soul. Cannot bring that on Soul.
Yeah. So what are your kind of strategies when you're playing Soul? Because it is we haven't seen this map played today. What would you do like going into this?
Well, it depends where the vault fight spawns. Usually the first important fight is the vault fight if it's a hospital point. Like whoever wins that fight has hospital, and it's just a free point. Like retaking hospital is impossible.
Yep.
Yeah, it just comes down to that first fight, and if it's a hospital point, it's GG. You have a free point. That vault fight will be extremely important.
Yeah. So you think that we'll see a lot of just real close fighting over the vault, or do you think that?
Yeah. So if the vault does spawn next to hospital, it's going to be a very slow fight for that vault.
Okay.
Because both teams know whoever loses this loses the cash box automatically.
Gotcha. Yeah, and for those that you don't know, the vault spawns, the cash out station spawns inside of a hospital next to a wall that you can blow up, and basically there's no way to get behind it. You have to push in directly into the hospital, and it's a really just great defensive strategy, just defensive area to set up in. And I know that I've been on the other side of it and on the offensive and defensive side of both of those strategies. So I know what you're talking about, but yeah, it can be really hard to push in, and you just know that you're kind of screwed from the get-go.
Yeah. It will be interesting to see where the vault spawns on hospital.
Yeah. I'm glad, though, that we are getting to see it go to all 3 maps, and it looks like we are running into Seoul.
And I hope it's not moving platforms, because both teams know how to glitch out the moving platform onto hospital, so it's going to be double hospital points.
Yeah, that's the downside of moving platforms. You can just move it off, and especially with the winch claw, you can just grab that off and throw it anywhere. But here we go. Getting started.
Where vaults are at.
Yeah, it looks like it's standard issue map. I can't really tell. I don't see any variation. Yeah, standard issue. Okay.
Yeah, not a hospital point, so this fight is not going to be taking that seriously. This one is at clinic, actually.
Oh. Well, I think that we're going to have to restart this map because we had some disconnects. which means that we get a new variation.
Yeah, that's just so unlucky.
Yeah.
Those vaults were like so perfect, and the cash boxes were so perfect.
That's okay. Not much happened before the crash. I think one of them crashed on in THX, and oh, yeah, it's
Oh,
because
they
we were
hosted.
changing the
I
region.
think they hosted Europe by accident or an A. Wait, how does it
Yep.
work on third map? Do you know, Rio?
Yeah, third map should be back on EU.
Okay, so it's higher seed.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And stars, is that your crosshair? Shame. You need to change the default. There's so many better crosshairs.
Stars is leaking confidential information here on his screen.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Maybe production, we can come back to us. Me and Netix's pretty faces.
Production.
Smile for the. It's okay. These things happen, and one day we'll have a better system for hosting these matches, I think. But I'm still thankful for what we have, because it's better than it was in the last split. And if things continue, the one thing I do love about this game is that it seems like the developers really care, and they listen to feedback. And yeah, so if you're out there listening, better caster controls is really what we're looking for, but we're still happy with what we got for now. Yeah, what are the variations that we can get on Soul? We can get the moving platforms, so that's the only one that comes to mind. Do you know of any others that
under construction, the most fun
under
one.
construction? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the one that everything is just still kind of like there's another crane in there, I think.
Yeah. It's pads to the construction. You go up on top of Soul.
Yeah.
And that's like close combat fighting.
Gotcha.
It's probably the best one on Soul, I think.
Yep. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. So yeah, maybe that's the cool thing about restarting, is that we will get a different variation to this map. So who knows? There's a chance that we get standard issue. There's a chance we get moving platforms, or as Netix was saying, there's a chance that we get the under construction mode. So each map has its own little variations and a little bit different gameplay that comes with each. So who knows? We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I hope we get under construction. We'll get to see a lot of action with it.
Now, is under construction better, you think, for the hospital spawns, or is it still just kind of the same?
So like it's just a flat static point. So like if one team takes it to construction, it's just always going to respawn construction.
Oh, okay.
But obviously, if there's a hospital, they might play for hospital. But construction is always like a point in that game.
Gotcha.
We got moving platforms, by the way, so this is gonna be fun.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's gonna be hospital abusement. This game.
We do see Ploppy with the DMAT. Is he running the riot shield?
Welcome to the fast world of quick cash. The first
So Vault is spawning between glass and apartments. Whoever spawned at hospital here, whichever team spawned at hospital, should just stay there and prepare A to drop off.
Oh no, we see disconnects again.
Oh my goodness. Thank God, because this was moving platforms. Next one has to be under construction, bro.
Yeah. Although I do think that it's random. I don't think it goes.
It is random. It is random.
Okay,
I'm just like saying, like, I hope it is under construction.
Oof. So it does seem like the teams joined, but hit a bug and they couldn't move. So obviously we don't want them playing like that, because that would not be fun to commentate or watch for any manner. So we're going to do this one more time. Thanks for sticking with us, because these things do happen. But this will be the match to watch, I think, going forward, because I think that Halto's Finest can come back and take this one victory. And then we see the same matchup again with them on Berts. And from what I saw earlier, if that's the way it goes, I think that it's anybody's game. Yeah, if this goes the other way with NTHX, who I think are still a wonderful team, I don't see them performing too well against Berts. So my hope is that Halto's Finest comes back and is able to kind of bring this in, and we get a great final matchup for today.
I think if NTHX wins, and they bring a Riot Shield against Berts, you're either going to get swallowed by Swako, or the Riot Shield is actually going to do work against their mediums. Because Chickpea is the type of player that he does not know how to adapt to these cheesy plays.
Okay.
He's used to like brawling people.
Yeah.
That's
the standard setup. Yeah.
Like the NA players don't like to play against EU players because EU players overcook too much. They just overcook
Okay.
too much.
Interesting. That's really good information to know. And hey, if anybody's listening out there, embrace the cheese. I know that I'm a cheese player because I use the CL40. I use the CL40, and the second I see anybody in match with the CL40, you will become my best friend. So anybody that's watching and playing, just know that's how you can become friends with old Rio here. So moving on, we do have Stormy Day, but standard issue. So no moving platforms. All that they will have to contend with is just a little bit of rain. But yeah, that's easily doable.
If I was Brandy here, I would even get off the model and just go AK or FCAR.
Yeah, this one has such long areas to shoot from that the shotgun, I wouldn't pick it. But hey,
Yeah. Especially against a winch heavy, like you'll just outrange him and kill him for free.
Yep.
You have no shield. But Brandy is really good on the shotgun. I believe it will work. Final map, let's go.
Let's do it. And hope for no crashes. So here we go. Where are they spawned? Hospital is there in play. Oof.
So important fight here. Brandy's team has an advantage. They already have high ground over the vault. There's no need to rush this. They can just hold them across the bridge. One is going to go tap. Brandy's going to probably tap the box while the other two hold. Make up your mind, bro. Just go tap the box.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to leave his team too far away, but he ended up running away. Yeah,
fine. They can hold the people. They can't even cross. They have to knock the bridge down and everything.
Yeah. And that's why this map is so unique, because it has so many choke points that the other maps don't have. And maybe that's an advantage, maybe that's a disadvantage. I guess it really depends on where you are and how you're playing. But we do see 2 glitch barrels on NTHX, and I think 1 explosive barrel. I love the use of the barrels. I think that it's an underlooked or an underused component of kind of the professional games we've seen so far. But I think that it adds just that dimension of just kind of randomness in the gameplay. And here we go, NTHX hopping on, doing some great damage with the AK from Carbon. Now he's hiding to kind of heal his team. And we do see both teams splitting up, so they're not engaging in this fight. Like you said, this is a slower fight. Yeah. But it's kind of nice to see a little bit slower because there's more strategy. The winch clock comes out, and always brings them in.
It's taken out. This might be... Oh, they're going to switch the fight around. Games are cooking.
And they're fighting on the stairs, which is one of the hardest areas to do anything on, I think. Brindy goes down. Ooh, the winch claw. What a weird winch as it's falling down. Noli holds off, gets downed by another shotgun, and it does look like our first team wipe, and NTHX will take the first cash out. And obviously they're going to take it to hospital.
But with 2 players dead, the heavy's dead, he will plug this box in, he won't have time to set this up perfectly. Like the crane will still be up, the bridge might still be up. Like nothing's broken.
Yep.
I don't even think he's going to plug this. Yeah, he's going to be preparing this.
Okay.
But Halter's Finest actually made a mistake by letting you cross to a clinic. He should have held them at that choke.
And there's the bridge going down. Yep.
So now it's going to get plugged.
The crane. Are they blowing up the crane just yet? I don't see any
No,
fighting.
they're blowing up the gigs pad. That little vent where you can pad over into the bridge.
Yep.
Down. Crane's still up, boys. That's not for long.
Now it's not for long. There goes the crane.
The standard green bridge push.
Yep.
He's in front by himself. It's just so troll.
Oh, they're just getting so much damage was done from NTHX.
This is the hook. Lamp gets a nice RPG.
Yeah.
Oh, HN gonna be reset.
Yep.
Wait, they killed one.
Like,
that's somebody's piece.
I know. So Halto's Finest has
they need to find them.
Bit of
They need to find them.
Yeah.
For the last guy coins, they need to find them. And if one of the players goes to the right side of hospital, they will block the spawn, and the guy coining will spawn across Green Ridge.
Oh, really?
Hopefully Lamp knows that. I think they did. Yeah, they blocked
Yeah,
him.
look at he's
Across
so
Green.
far.
And now he's gonna get picked off.
Wow.
That's a free kill. They took advantage of the spawn block. Oh no.
THX is really struggling to hold on here.
Get him, Lamp. Back him up.
And Carbon is the last one up, and he does go down. And so Halto's Finest will take this first cash out. Pretty deservedly, honestly. I thought NTHX had that, but they played it really, I don't know, not aggressively enough almost. They played it slow, and they kind of pushed in. And then they lost a teammate, and then had to coin in, and got so far away. Just, if you can split up a team, boy, you can really do damage.
Yeah, that coin across Green Ridge was definitely manipulated by Lamp's team. One of them had to go block the spawn for sure. Wow, I'm surprised Lamp took hospital on him. That's a no-no.
Well, one of the hardest points. They came in and showed what they could do. So this is what I was saying earlier. Like NTHX is great, but they do have some work that they need to do. Vault 2 is getting started, and by NTHX, and I do like this spot because it's kind of tucked away. Yeah, Halto's Finest is going to have to push in, or are they just going to let him have this, you think?
They're going to fight him for it. The billboard is a very OP spot. Whoever wins this vault also has the God spot. Billboard is just also like the same thing as hospital.
Okay.
The guy RPG'd himself, classical, heavy, RPG your feet.
This isn't TF2, you can't jump.
You're accurate while you're jumping in this game.
Well, I mean rocket jump, but yeah.
Oh, with the RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got the reference. Yeah, so Lamp's team has built here. It's pretty easy to hold here. All they have to do is make a call about the cash out and watch where they spawn. They have to get onto the top of the roof as soon as possible. They're just wasting so much time here. Just like, what are you guys doing? You need to go high ground, boys. Anyway, they need to go high ground and just block the spawns. The crossing to billboard is the hardest part for the team. If they make it over, then they give them a chance to fight. They go there on high ground, the spawns.
Yeah. Well, then it looks like they're just eating up so much time. I mean, really, this cash out's going to be halfway there before NTHX even gets to push into it.
Left, they see. And they let him cross. No.
Yeah,
if I was playing, I would.
opportunity.
Yeah, if I was playing, I would not let him cross that bridge. You can punish people for crossing that bridge so easily.
Gotcha. Yeah, now NTHX is in the area. They're having to go up on the roof. No, they're running away. The DMAT off to the side. We do see Halto's Finest way up here. I think maybe they're disadvantaged. Yeah, okay.
This is the God spot. You definitely have an advantage playing here. They clean him up for free here. Just one game left. NTHX.
No, I think NTHX got wiped. There's the counter.
Oh, he went to go kill himself, probably.
Yeah. So by the time they respawn, this looks like it's going the way to Halto's Finest. Which, yeah, kind of what I wanted to see. They're going to have to dive on this point. Throw strategy out, make sure that they can outgun people.
It's a desperate push here. Hope Halto's Finest has a glitch barrel here for the dome shield. The APS to point, you have to go. Barrel hits. Will he kill the sealer? And yes.
Yep, that's it. Even if NTHX is able to wipe here, they don't have the time.
And
it doesn't matter because Halto's Finest wiped them all.
Lamp is packing the French team home.
Wow. That was probably the most interesting gameplay that we've seen today, just from a strategy point of view and just from gameplay. You know, we did see the Riot Shield in, but the first two matches, but they got rid of that. And this one was a slower approach from the hospital to that last cash out. It just different gameplay than what we've seen so far. Any thoughts on the matchup?
I think NTHX messed up losing hospital. That should have been like a 1-1 point if they won hospital.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yep.
They'll go back to their boot camps. the drawing boards out, and they'll come back next split.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that that's not the end of NTHX that we've seen, but it does mean that Halto's Finest and Berts will be playing against each other. So I think that's, yeah, this will be the matchup we saw earlier. I don't know which way it's going to go. Halto's Finest has definitely shown us that maybe they are Halto's Finest. They definitely know how to play. They have great strategy. And yeah, going forward, this will be a great matchup here shortly.
Yeah, it's 3 OG players, but it is a new team. They don't have the synergy like Birds do. That's
Gotcha.
definitely an advantage for Birds is their synergy. They've been a team for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna have to go with Lamp's team taking this
Really?
because Lamp is angry. I know Lamp's angry right now, and he wants his revenge. So I'm gonna have to go with Lamp's team.
All right. Well, I'm going to go for Berts just because I'm a little more familiar with their players. I've seen what they can do. I've seen them win. Yeah, I think this will be exciting. We're going to go to a quick break, but stay tuned because we will have the final matchup of today coming up
Insane
shortly.
matchup coming up.
The same matchup from this morning. So stay tuned.
Look in my eyes, you seeing victory. We ain't taking L's, death to our enemies. You see the drip on me, you cannot get with me, you cannot stop me. Sit back and watch me straight to the top. When we drop, you better join us. Boy, we hot, money in the bank, yo, we ain't playing. You should've listened when we said we staying. We ain't going nowhere, we ain't got no fear. Sit back and take notes, cause homie, we get hit. Let's get ready for the rumble. All y'all welcome to the jungle. Hold up, y'all really trying to come at me? Bring it on. Enemies all around, ready for war now. Standing on his ground, and we will not give up the crown. Fighting till the end, we stay until we win. Y'all better bring it on, cause this is our battle song. Into the jungle, into the jungle, bring it on. What in the world, huh? You all in my nerves, huh? You never return, huh? When you enter in the jungle. Look in your eyes, I'm seeing trouble. You are the champ, but I'm taking that buckle. You a Goliath, but I got the sling. I'm taking your head when I enter the ring. No matter what opposition that you bring, I will be standing cause I am the king. I am the lion, this is my jungle. Like a gorilla, ready to rumble. All out till we take the crown. We ain't giving up, we ain't backing down. We the new money, about to rise up. Time to move over cause your time's up. Way too hungry, never be denied. Pain in my eyes, aiming for the skies. Better sit down, better be humble. Hope you ready into the jungle. He's all around, ready for war now. Standing on his ground, and we will not give up the crown. Fighting till the end, we stay until we win. Y'all better bring it on, cause this is our battle song. Into the jungle, into the jungle, bring it on. What in the world, huh? You all on my nerves, huh? You never return, huh? When you enter in the jungle. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't got no fear. We ain't going nowhere. Hope you ready into the jungle. Into the jungle. Bring it on. What in the world, huh? You all on my nerves, huh? You never return, huh? When you enter in the jungle.
Hello and welcome back to the Breakout Esports Masters Split 2, Day 2. And we have our final matchup coming up between Berts and Halto's Finest. If you guys haven't been watching from before, it has been, these two teams have really shown that they are some of the top tier teams, and I am excited to see this final matchup again, because we saw them at the beginning of the day, and now we're seeing them at the end of the day. And I think that Halto's Finest has a little bit of a fire lit underneath them, and I think that Berts has a lot to defend. So we have a great matchup coming up. Netix, do you have any comments, any thoughts going into this next round?
Yeah, no, this is going to be a banger. We're going to have Swako versus Lamp battling it out. Lamp is extremely angry right now. I know that for a fact. He lost a map to a Riot Shield, and he's pissed. So he definitely wants his revenge on Swako right now. So this is going to be an insane game.
This is his opportunity to make that happen. Yeah, and I don't know if we have the map picks yet, but if anything has been like today, I think that we'll see Vegas in there. Oh, looks like we have it. Perfect. Thank you, production. So it looks like Berts has banned Soul, which makes complete sense. That last match was really different than anything we'd seen before, and Soul kind of, has the harder spots to hit. Surprisingly, Sis Horizon banned. I think that we've only seen it once today. Probably my favorite map, and yeah, haven't gotten to see it much. But next we have Skyway Stadium, chosen by Bert. Skyway Stadium's great, especially if we get suspended structures or the elevated platforms in the middle. Excuse me. Next up we have Vegas, which has been picked. I think everybody has picked Vegas today.
Yeah,
as you were saying,
competitive map, yeah.
Yeah. I'm shocked to learn that it's the most competitive map. I have been in the camp that Sis Horizon has been the most competitive, but hey, if Vegas is it, I'm all for it. I think that it's one of the coolest maps just to walk around and see everything from. I think it's just really artistically designed, and I think it has a lot of variations to the gameplay. And what did you call that big structure in the middle again? I'm drawing a blank. The dome. On Las Vegas. Megadome. Okay, yeah. And I'm going to add that to my vocabulary, to the Megadome. So we have Skyway Stadium, Las Vegas, and then we will finally wrap it up with Monaco. And I can almost guarantee you that this is going to go to all three maps. I don't see any way that this isn't, because both of these teams are just amazing, in my opinion. So Berts, Halto's Finest, yeah, they have quite a lot to show us coming up.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if Berts will pick Light this time on Skyway, because it's the first pick map.
Yeah.
I want Chickpea to play Light. I want him to pull it out.
We have seen it before.
It's one map.
So yeah, here's a look at our overall bracket for today. Just kind of going through what we ran through. We didn't get to see Berts versus Pushing 30. It's a great name, by the way. Can heavily relate. And then we had Frog 3 and Halto's Finest play that ultimately led us to Berts versus Halto's Finest, which was the winner's bracket that we saw today. Secondly, Pushing 30 is BBB. Okay, so yeah, that's a team that we're familiar with. Looks like they went up against No Name, and then Frog 3 and NTHX. Little surprised we didn't see Frog 3 come out today. They've been in nearly all of them. And I was actually wanting to see Frog 3, just from a little personal note, because the Frog outfit came out since the last split. And I was certain that if we saw Frog 3 that we would see all three of them in a Frog outfit. But hey, maybe next time. So just to recap, we had No Name got 2-0'd by NTHX in the first game of today. Then Halto's Finest went on to destroy NTHX, sadly, in the losers bracket. And finally, we are back here with Berts and Halto's Finest. Do you have a prediction, Netix, of who you think is going to take this next bracket?
Yeah, I already laid it out pretty much. I think, like I said, Lamp is angry. He lost to
Lamp is angry. Yeah.
He's going to get memed. So I'm expecting him to come swinging against Swaka right now.
Yep.
I've played with Lamp before. I know how he is, and he's going to be banging right now.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, we'll have to see, what the results are here shortly. We have our map pick and map ban rates. Shockingly, we have Vegas picked 4 times and banned 0 times. We have Monaco that was also picked 4 times and banned no times. Skyway Stadium picked twice, banned twice. Seoul picked once and banned 3 times. It was a really great matchup on Seoul, but I understand why it's not picked. And then finally, with the same map ban and pick rate, Sis Horizon, which if you guys have watched any of the other splits, if you've watched any of the other splits, like this was switched. We went from having Sis Horizon to be the favorite map and Las Vegas being the least favorite to them now being backwards. So maybe the teams are just wanting to mix things up. Maybe some things have changed in the meta that we're not aware of.
Yeah,
but
the meta got switched. Everyone's playing triple shotgun, so since Horizon is not that close quarters, that makes sense.
Yep. So who knows? We'll just have to see what happens in this next match. And you and I were talking, and you think that Chickpea might run a light here, especially since we're starting off on Skyway Stadium.
Yeah, I was expecting him to run light the last time he played him on on Skyway. He usually plays light on that map.
Do you know
He's
what
really
he
good at
runs
it.
with light? Do you remember?
He plays cloak, glitch grenades, stun gun, and gateway.
Gotcha. Yeah, that gateway is just something that's like really slept on, in my opinion, because it's great at getting traversal. It's great at. I was running into something the other day where somebody threw up a gateway and it was really just eating all of my my shots too. So it's nice. There's some nice variation with that map or that utility.
Yeah, I think he's the IGL on the team, so he makes
Okay.
really, really good plays with that gateway in 3v3. I personally think gateway in 3v3 is useless, but he makes it work.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think gateway in cash out is really good because you can move the cash out around for the team. It's like an extra rotation next to your medium zipline and jump pad. But
Yeah.
in 3v3, I think you could maybe cook a play. But it's predictable. I feel like that gateway is too predictable. But Chickpea makes it work.
Yeah. Okay, so while we've been discussing that, we are going to be moving on to our sponsor of today, which is One Shot Energy. And if you're not familiar with One Shot, they do these amazing energy drops, energy candies, really just a lot of cool stuff. We have these voice drops that they send to us. And on top of that, we do a one-shot MVP pick. So you get to vote on who you think the one-shot player is for today, and the person that wins it will end up getting a one-shot care package from our sponsor. So there should be a link in the Twitch chat that will take you to a Twitter poll, and you can vote on these players that have been playing today. So we have NoliX from NTHX. We have a Telco from what was No Name. Yeah. Then we have Sueco from Berts and Okra from Halto's Finest. So if you have a preference on any of these MVP players who have just kind of shown off today, go to the Twitter poll, make your vote known, and these people will be rewarded based on who you vote for. So from this list, do you have anybody that kind of has shown the shine brighter than anybody else, in your opinion?
Yeah, it's either Sueco or Lamp, which is Okra on the list. So
yeah, I think Sueco's
top two heavies. I mean, Sueco wins them all somehow. I went against him in the MVP list. I lost to him. Sueco's better than me. Whatever.
Yeah. No, I think Sueco would probably be my pick. Every time I watch him, he's just amazing with that shotgun, and he's got some just really great strategy and great plays. He plays with his team really well, but it's not up to us. It's up to you guys, the viewers. So feel free to pick your MVP, and they will get a nice care package for themselves.
Don't vote for Sueco. He's gotten enough already. Come on. Jesus, how many energies are you trying to send him?
Well, I guess it's working for him. He uses the energy and comes back and destroys.
He's a working man. He takes him before going to work now.
But
yeah. Man, I remember playing against Sueco in this tournament. It was so fun.
Really?
Yeah, you casted him with Artie actually.
Oh yeah.
I was playing
Yeah.
with a European team. On 3 days' notice, I had no practice. We had no synergy. We're going against a said team, and we gave them a run for their money. But Sueco came out on top. He's just a better heavy than me. What can I say?
And what were you running? You were running medium?
I was playing heavy. No, I was playing heavy.
Heavy,
I was playing
okay.
Off-roll. I'm usually a medium. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, well, that's what happens because yeah, he definitely has shown us he's an amazing player. But it looks like we're going to be hopping into it with Skyway Stadium, and my fingers are crossed that we see a light. We have yet to see a light.
Please.
We play today, but Chickpea, listen
I
to
want
our
to see
prayers.
some good gateways from Chickpea here.
Nope,
Oh,
he's running
nope.
medium.
But Lamp switches suit. That suit, by the way, he's wearing right now, the football suit.
Yeah.
You know he's mad. Like
Oh really?
he pulls it out on people like that he doesn't like anymore. So this is
Okay.
gonna be a banger, bro. Like I know, Lamp switches the suit. It's about to go crazy.
All right, well, let's see if he can go crazy or not. I can't tell just yet, but it does look like
Oh, they're aping already.
okay.
It's
Two
about to be a
American
brawl
teams.
already. Nobody
Yeah.
taps the vault again. Like it's always in an A thing. They just want to fight.
Hey, that's
He's
what we're
already
here
down.
for.
Here comes the trade. Defense are so hard to go out with Glitch Mines now.
Yep.
And Lamp's farming. Yep, they wipe
Ooh,
him.
look at that.
I told you, man. Don't be
Yeah.
don't be sleeping on my boy Lamp.
Yeah, no, that was amazing. Yeah, and just those glitch traps are so impressive. They're so detrimental these days because the line of sight now, you don't have to walk over it, you just have to walk near it. And boom, you can't heal, you can't switch anything. It just turns into just pure combat. So, yeah. Berts is now having to fight into it. They spawned a ways away. Like, that
Yeah,
is...
but you see that even if they spawn so far away because they tap the vault, by the time
Yeah.
the box got appeared, they already have like they can rotate. Like so, technically, right now, Berts is in an advantage.
Really?
Holding,
Okay, I
yeah,
wouldn't
because
have said that.
they're blocking B and A at the same time. Like they can rotate to B if they want, they can rotate to A. So like they can catch Lamp's team right now just going to A, which they should be doing
Yeah.
right now. See, they already have the
Nope,
hyper.
I see exactly what you mean,
And,
yeah.
Yep. And here they come. Oh, Lamp is just aping. Oh, they're on Swako. Swako's alone. Lamp should be going in on this. Oh, he's going for 2 games. Chickpea's 1 HP. Gets traded.
Does get res, he gets back up. Chickpea is down to low health and immediately gets down.
Let's
And
go,
there's a
Lamp.
team
That's
wipe.
what I like to fucking see, my boy.
Yeah, that was actually really impressive gameplay, especially since Berts had a nice advantage, like you were pointing out. So they had to push in, but Halto's Finest, was able to stop the interception, and now they're getting set up on the roof. And here we were talking about this earlier today.
Yep.
We see the heavy knocking. They throw the C4 down. Actually, I'll let you explain it.
Yeah, so when the heavy throws the C4 down on the cash out, he's trying to throw it over to the point where like that that C4 that he just put onto the cash box cannot be shot or glitch grenaded or glitch barreled. So it's like hidden underneath the cash out.
The literal
That's,
surprise.
Yeah. RPG. Oh, it misses. It misses. We cannot commit to this, Lamp.
Yeah.
Go back. Lamp, go back.
A slow engagement, even with the
Chickpea
taking
wants
away.
to rotate.
Yeah, they're running away.
Again.
Probably the smart move, honestly.
It is. It is.
Coming in, but by the time they get over there, the cash out will be halfway done.
They
So
need
we
to
see-
go. Berts needs to go because Halto's Finest does not have an RPG right now.
Yeah. We see the glitch barrel in hand, running away with it. They're on the roof, hopping down. Z is just going to go for it.
Oh, they didn't.
They
They didn't
actually
knock the
didn't
cash
knock
box
it
down.
over. Oh,
Lamp messed up. Oh, but they dropped him. Lamp's getting in their face again. Kill Swako here. You win the fight. Swako gets defib. Lamp needs to clean up. The RPG misses
goes
from
off.
Swako.
wow.
Brandy gets the defib.
He's the only one
I
up
don't
now.
think so. I
Yeah,
don't
he
think
just
he
got
gets
chased
low.
down. Okay, so Berts will end up taking this one. and I don't think that there's enough time for Halto's Finest to respawn in. I don't know what went wrong there. They seem to have such a good setup, and they kind of fumbled it.
Yeah, they caught him and they just couldn't connect. Is there still time for this game? Nah, I don't think so.
No, yeah, there's no
Yeah.
time. They might push in just to get the fight. But,
Yeah, they will. They will.
Look at
Go-
that,
you go fight
Suego with
them.
6 kills already, and Brendy with 4. Yeah, that's impressive to see. Yeah, he's definitely doing a lot of damage. Hey, we have a new event, Mega Damage, so things will blow up more, but yeah, pretty low on the impact level.
Alright.
And we see
Got
Vault 2
Lampsey.
going up.
Lampsey has control of Vault 2. So if I was Sueco's team right now, I would not even move to Vault 2. I would just sit here and block C. C is like a god spot on this map, and they're going anyway. They just want to
going
ego
for it.
fight him. Alright.
You know, we haven't seen a cash out in the elevator yet today. I think that's one of the hardest ones to get into.
Yeah.
You don't see him often. But we see Berts slowly kind of coming in. They Halto's Finest is set up really close around this vault. I'm curious if there's gonna be engagement or if they're just gonna run off before anything happens. Does look like
trying
they're
to look
setting
for
up.
an angle. Yeah, Chickpea's trying
Yeah.
to look for a glitch. Set up Swaka for their. Yeah, Swaka gets
Ooh.
caught off guard. Bubbles are getting traded. The RPG misses again.
They are
Lamp
not
might
on
die
point.
here. Wait, Lamp was alive.
Not for long.
Oh, 1v1?
16 health.
Yes!
Oh my god!
Yeah, emote on them. You better emote on them after that. Hit the
That-
sweep, Lamp.
It shouldn't have gone anyway. Yeah, that was amazing. Halto's Finest came back 1-on-1 and just brought it back with 16 health. That was impressive. And
Yep,
they
the
are
C
able to
cash
take
out.
this.
I mean, in my opinion, C cash out's impossible to lose, but
Really?
Berts is like a very good team, and they can. Yeah, this is a god spot because the jump pads. Wait, did they accidentally plug the box in too early and spawn them close? Why does it look like Berts spawned very close to them? They're about to hit
I
the
don't know,
pad like
they're-
any second.
It's hard to tell from our vantage
So
point.
this is
Yeah,
what I mean.
no,
So
they
here
are
they're
coming
padding in, and oh, they're inside already. Oh, fat RPG into a glitch. Lamp gets taken down, and he could.
Z goes down.
Heal Lamp, heal Lamp. Oh,
Ooh.
smart medium left.
He is, yep.
So this is what I mean by why this cash out is so OP. Oh, they're gonna chase him down. He's gonna fall off the map. Yep.
Oh, he's out
So
to
they
himself,
weren't
yeah.
prepared for these pads. Like usually the team wants to like go down a level and look for where they're padding from and just get a free glitch RPG.
Yeah.
Just get insta wipe. But once the team makes it across, it's a fair like even playing field.
Yeah. I'm pretty shocked, honestly. I was expecting a little bit more from Halto's Finest, like especially how they took it back and were able to get the vault, but the setup just didn't seem right. And now we see that they do have one good push left in them. Halto's Finest, I'd love to see them take it because if
Oh,
not,
they
this
catch
is
him!
where it wins.
Insta RPG. Still win this
This-
fight though.
Ooh, look at that.
Beautiful.
The RPG takes down Brindy. And yeah, no, that's
That's
Berts.
2-0.
Yeah.
Lamp missed the RPG opportunity. He had a chance.
Well, and that's like the 4th RPG we saw missed in this match. Like, they're just trying to aggressively throw them down, and I don't know. Not what I wanted to see.
Yeah, I think he panic RPG'd it because he saw that
Yeah.
they got accidentally caught. Oh man. Well played to
That's
Berts.
okay. Yeah, we predicted that this will go to the 3, so I think that this is Berts. Halto's Finest will most likely come back into this next one and take it. I think so. I'm really impressed with the lineup of these both teams because they both are just really neck and neck. You see the team fights going in, people go down, get rezzed. We even saw a res come back, get the other team wipe, and it just it's impressive. It's really good gameplay for both teams, and I'm shocked that it didn't go into the third cash out, that it just went into these two straight for Berts. But hey, Berts is the top team right now, and Haltos Finest definitely has a lot of work to do in this next map.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Lamp's team is a little bit unexperienced in the 3v3 format, but even if win or lose next split, they'll come back and they'll come out on top if they don't win these next two games.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I still believe my boy Lamp can bring it back.
Yeah. Well, and he did. He had that amazing gameplay that time when he 16 health, held on, got the wipe, no emote. But hey, sometimes you're just sometimes you're just trying to run around and stay alive. And I think that you're right that he is just kind of he's mad, and when you're mad, you just kind of go for gameplay over the trolling or the mind games. But yeah, one more coming up. Do you remember the map? Is it Vegas?
Vegas, and the decider is Monaco?
Yeah, I think so. And we'll be able to see that here. Yep, Vegas and Monaco. Maybe we'll see Sandstorm Vegas. We haven't seen that today.
Okay, so if it's Sandstorm Vegas, surely these guys do not play triple shotgun. That's like the same thing as suspended structures. Like everything is too far. It's so sandy. Nothing really is up close fights. I'm expecting some ARs to get pulled out here if it's on Sandstorm.
Yeah.
But
well, and from an aesthetic standpoint, I love the Sandstorm variation, but it's just such a different. It's like a whole new map, in my opinion. So I'd love to see it. What are some of the other variations on Vegas?
I think it's just nighttime, fog. I'm not
sure.
Nothing
not much. Okay.
Tripwires got removed, so thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that during the break. If anybody remembers that tripwire, I thought it was a cool concept, but man, that little like turret that would come in and just chip away at your damage, at your health, when you'd run in there to stop it. I think it was a cool concept. Maybe they'll bring it back. I think that's what they said. They took it out to rework it, but
I hope they do not bring it back.
You hope they don't bring it back? I'm in the camp of bring it back.
I am like very biased towards things that make this game even more RNG than it already is. If they bring tripwires back, just bring nukes back in, I guess. Just throw them in there.
All right, and here we go, getting started again. This could be the last one for Berts if they're able to 2-0 Haltos Finest, but at the same time, it is a little bit of an uphill battle for Haltos Finest. And we get Sandstorm.
Oh, no, they disconnected.
Oh. Wow. All right, well, I guess we don't get Sandstorm unless we get lucky a second time around. Not sure what happened. Probably somebody glitched out and wasn't spawning in proper. So to make everything fair, we're going to restart this map. And yeah. But I mean, just look at that. That's cool. Like,
oh yeah, it is.
It's such a cool concept for a map because it throws everything on its head.
You can also see why shotgun would be like so viable in that kind of.
Yep, absolutely. So hang on for just a minute. We'll get them back into the match. We're waiting to see what happened. Loading bug. Yep, shame. Because I was quite excited to see it on Sandstorm, but hey, can't always get what we choose. Yeah, any thoughts coming in? What do you think Haltos Finest needs to do to change up and kind of get Berts in this match? Because it is critical.
Well, it is their map choice that they picked, and I gave these guys really good practice in scrims on this specific map, so I'm expecting them to take Vegas for sure.
Okay.
Also, the loading bug, didn't they say they patched it? What's going on?
Yeah, if we're talking about the one that like constantly like you're in the loading
you just get
screen
stuck
forever.
In the screen,
yeah, I've had that happen a few times. It's a little unfortunate. I think that they fixed one variation of it, but there is another one that still isn't fixed. But yeah, hey, that's the way it goes.
We fixed one of the bugs causing players to be stuck in loading screens. One of. Also, there's plenty of those. Like every patch note we get in this game is like a side effect. You get 2 good features added in, but you get one bad side effect, which is a bug.
Yeah. Well, and they are also they're a European developer, and I'm not sure if you've worked with any European companies before, but summertime, at least for the company I work for, nobody's here. Like everybody goes on vacation. I know the whole month of August, most of my company is gone. So I have a feeling that they're on probably a little bit of a skeleton crew in the summertime. So we might see some more impactful or meaningful updates and patches coming post summer. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, it is interesting, and hopefully they do fix some of these issues that we're running into. But that was quick, and it looks like we're hopping right back into it. Standard issue, clear night. So no fun variation in my opinion, but hey, can't get them all. What is that shirt that Chickpea is wearing?
Oh, that's from the beta.
That's from the beta.
Closed beta.
Ah, okay. Looks cool.
Yeah. Right off the bat, off these spawns, depending on what they get, I'm expecting two teams to instantly rush to the high ground. Yeah, okay, so Swako got the spawn for it. He's gonna tap. Wait, is he gonna tap and go to the high ground?
Looks like they're having trouble finding it.
No, he's got it. Oh, the C4. Okay. So yeah, they have Mega Dome. Pretty good advantage already. I want more aggressive playstyles from Lamp. I want them to engage instead of Swako engaging with them more.
Okay.
They're winning their fights when they jump on Swako's team.
Yeah, I can see that, and they have played a little conservatively all day today, I think. So who knows? Cash Out B is getting started by Berts. They're in a good position.
Getting to 1 HP. Oh,
he's dead. And that is an impactful kill. And look at that. I think that we're going to see a wipe from Halto's Finest.
Oh my god!
Berts. They got him.
Swako killed both their mediums.
Yeah.
And they turned into a 1v1 just there for a second. That
was
scary.
awesome. Yeah. So now they will get the steal, and Bert will have to respawn and try and steal this up. In my opinion, this is one of the harder spots to hold, because you can blow it up, and then down below it just kind of is a really open area. But I do like it. I think it's kind of one of the cooler cash out spots.
Well, I'm surprised Lamp's team is not going to Mega Dome.
They're staying close.
Yeah.
Look at that. There's the glitch going on. They're getting the steal without any. There it is. There's the drop.
They were baiting.
Okay. Yeah, now this is what I was talking about. Now it's in a real open area. So Halto's Finest has a nice setup here because it's...
They do, yeah. Swako's team is pinched in that white room right now.
Yep.
They have no way out. The only way out is under. Oh.
So look at the destruction.
Comes out flying. Swako gets punished for it.
He's down to low health. He tried. They got him up. Yep, but he's going to be... Yeah.
Still a 3v1. Nice.
All right.
Good shit, Lamp. That's what I like to see. Can we get an emote real quick? Oh, he switches suits, man. He's not going to BM. He's not going to BM.
What is BM?
BM?
Yeah.
Like bad manner.
Bad manner? Okay. Learning stuff every day, folks.
Yeah. Because you don't know that. BM.
Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
All right. Well, we are on the dome, the Mega Dome. And doesn't look like they're going to say Chickpea's a little bit out.
Whoa, Chickpea's going to be right behind him. Oh, wait, no.
Ooh. Pushed in. Fights going on over Vault 2.
And like I said, this fight's pointless. The Vault's not tapped. Z should have tapped that Vault right there. That's a mistake.
Yep.
1v1.
And Brandy is the last one up.
He has to reload. Brandy. Oh, he got the defib off. Not a 1v1.
Ooh, they both get it. What? Oh, nope.
Maybe one, though.
Yeah. And he was
so,
just
yeah.
stuck.
Vault's not tapped. By the time the Vault gets cleared, Lamp's back up, and Lamp is going to have the advantage again. What I mean by, like, you need to tap these Vaults before starting your fights.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing that we are. You're right. I have only seen it on the North American teams. The European teams seems to have to not go for these weird non-vault fights. I always assumed it was just to like set dominance and make sure that you have it before you get it started. But I don't. Yeah, I don't really see the advantage.
The socialites have started a cash out.
So we're gonna have cash out A going.
Now I'm curious to see if they're gonna fight him for Eastwood here. They looks like they are. They're going Mega Dome. Oh, it's low gravity.
Low gravity.
This could be a good pad RPG play. You could have done that for Mega Dome, but they decided not to. Everybody's in the air. Playing Quake right now.
I love it.
Z's 1 HP.
Ooh,
Z
look
gets
at that.
absolutely sniped with a shotgun across. 2v2 though. The fibs need to go out. He gets defibbed.
And Berts is in a pretty good spot. They've got all their teammates up and re-healed. And it does look like Haltos is just trying to run away. And it's so interesting to me that the fight is happening not near the area. It's happening in this hotel, and not kind of where you would expect it. But hey, maybe it's a better area to fight in. So Brittany trying to run away.
Yeah, he's gonna wait for coins for the reset.
Yep. 4 seconds. And Berts, I think, might take this cash out. And we're going to go down to the third cash out. But Berts does need it.
This Finance has a good push here, actually. You have to find him, kill him very fast and steal.
There's the glitch barrel. Everybody's got barrels going on.
Wasted
And here's the
dome,
final push.
lamp.
Yeah.
Get out
Brittany
so
going
much.
down. The RPG didn't really hit anybody. Blew up the dome, I think, but that's about it. He goes down.
It's
and
1-1.
yeah, it does look like Berts is able to take this cash out. So we have one more cash out on this map. I don't know. Haltos Finest seems like they're kind of struggling, in my opinion. Berts seems a little strong here.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't wiped each other off the first initial fight.
Yeah. So why does he run with the defib out?
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no. It's just like, I don't know. I do the same thing. It's just.
Okay.
To me, like, I have more room to see with the defense. Like, I don't like clutter on my screen.
Interesting. I've always wondered that because I don't see any advantage, but hey, you know,
Like,
seeing is
some
an
lights,
advantage.
Some lights even run around with glitch.
Okay.
That's
Well, that
possible.
was great movement, by the way. I don't know if you saw that, but the jump from Megadome all the way over there and immediately in. Like I've said earlier in the day, I love the movement in this game, and things like that really make it shine. Just how quickly you can kind of traverse the map and get to where you wanted to go. So now we see that Berts is getting a nice setup. All three of them have a red barrel. Ooh, but an RPG or something went off right on top of them.
They got caught off guard.
Yeah, they were getting set up, and Haltos Finest just decides to push in. And they get the wipe. What a commanding one.
So, yeah, this cash out only has one drop. I'm expecting for them to bait the drop and ambush from the top. I hope they don't play in the white room, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Or it's under the cash box. Yep. He's gonna put a pad right under it. That's good. Put some glitch mines on it. I like this. I like this. Now they just have to like hide, and then, like pad play. That's it.
Yeah, it does look like they are going to get pushed from white room. So are they going to take the fight there, or are they going to back out?
They should be running around right now.
Yeah.
They're stuck.
Dome goes up.
Die.
Sueco goes down. Ooh.
Sueco's the
Down
only
to
one
Sueco.
alive.
Oh my gosh. And I
It's
think
the point
Haltos
for
Finest
Haltos
will take this
Finest.
one.
Yep.
Yeah. So, like we predicted, I mean, unless something amazing happens in the next 15 seconds, I think that Haltos Finest will take this one. No, yeah.
They're gonna spawn like very far. It's
Yeah, they're even letting bounce. Where's the emotes, guys? Come on. Y'all got this.
there we go.
There's
there
one.
we go. There we go. That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
All right.
Emote it up.
Thanks again to our
Nice.
sponsors and to our viewers.
All right, well, we have a match on our hands because we have one for Berts, one for Halto's Finest, and we are going to our final map, which is Skyway Stadium. Am I right on that? I say that hesitantly. I guess we'll have...
No, we played Skyway. It's gonna
we
be
did. Monaco? It must be Monaco then.
Monaco's the
Yeah, we will get the decider match on Monaco. Wow.
the same one that we had the last series.
Yeah. I don't know how to call this because every time I think Halto's Finest is like down and out, they just kind of come in and like what we just saw in that last play, it was so influential, is that they just swarmed onto Berts when Berts wasn't done setting up, and they caught Berts off guard and they got the wipe, and then it just it held the momentum for the rest of the match. Really cool to see. I love seeing. I think that they are definitely the underdogs in this match, and hey, the underdogs are biting.
They're definitely the underdogs because, like I said, less experience.
Mm-hmm.
But 3 very good individual players, and
Yeah.
this could be the next team for sure in NA.
Oh yeah, no, I think that they've shown that they have some staying power, and you know what? I'm rooting for them now. I was Team Berts just because I recognize them, but come on, Halto's Finest, show me what you got. Berts has had their
Yeah.
victory. They won the last split. Let's see what
If
you
you
can
want,
do.
I can even give you like some history of this match.
Sure.
So, Chickpea and Lamp used to be teammates.
Oh, okay.
Not everyone knew that. They used to
Wow.
play together all the time in scrims. So
Okay.
there's definitely some rivalry going here.
Nice.
It's not just about Lamp versus Swako. He wants payback on Chickpea as well.
Well, that actually makes it even cooler because you know there is some history there. I didn't realize that at all.
Yeah.
That's
There's history. These
yeah.
both players know how to play against each other, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, and you know that's what's so cool about this scene right now is that you know we are what? How long has the game been out of beta? Like 9 months or something like that. I think it
Since
came out.
December.
Yeah. So okay, so not even that. We're at like month 7, and we're starting to see these teams develop. We're starting to see older teams. You know, older. I hesitate to say that. You know, 6 months versus what 2 months of these two teams playing. But it's cool. It's cool to see these rivalries happen. These two teams go back and forth, and you know, I love the scene right now, and I think that it's really exciting that we have these things developing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm still trying to get Commit to come play with me in this, so we could show some dominance. The boy doesn't
Yeah.
want to wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning. I respect that. I don't want to wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning too.
I start my job at 6 in the morning, so I'm up even earlier. But here we go, hopping into it. This will be the final match. We have Berts and Halto's Finest. I don't know how this is going to go, but like I said earlier, let's go Halto's Finest. Show me what you got.
Yep.
Looks like we just have the
Lamp.
fog variant.
Regular fog, yeah.
Yeah.
Suspended structures, thank God. Church point A, actually.
Okay.
Battle of get to church first. If we can hold the ultra height on church, but that money has to get delivered to that cash box first. And right now, once again, Altus Finals has ultra height, have the advantage.
Yeah, it really can't be understated how important it is to have that height advantage, especially on these setups and everything like that, because it just, you can see everything, you can get shots off, you can do damage. It lets you strategize from, you know, a nice vantage point. So you see why these teams are on top, and they kind of stay here until they absolutely need to leave.
Yeah. Oh, they're crane. Did they see that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Padding away.
The zipline, but that's a risky zipline running right into him.
But there's only 2 of them here. Oh, they fell off. Good disengage. Good disengage. Once again, like nobody's going for the box.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they picked up the box. Oh,
Are
they're
they
leaving
going
the
for
B
A?
with
They're
it.
going to B. That's probably the smart move, honestly, because
That is. It is a smart move. Yeah.
Yeah, Haltos Finest was setting up for the cash out in church, and now they're having to scramble because Berts has the advantage, and by the time they even make it over there, cash out will maybe be a quarter of the way done. No, I take that back because now they're already here. So
Yeah, they're
cash out will
here.
be
They have
10
high ground. So they have to fight close combat. But knowing Z in his place, he's probably gonna jump out the window and pad open soon. Eventually, he's probably setting up the call right now, any moment. Pad open all the way to the roof. It's all about staying. Oh no, they're going straight into.
Ooh,
And
yeah,
Brendy
Brindy goes
out.
down.
Now Swakko's just gonna try to clean up this team. Big RPG. Yeah,
Oh, look at that.
insane.
Oh, he was trying to steal. He was trying to hold on to his teammate, but he just couldn't get it.
Swakko is mad right now.
So we see Berts just holding on to this cash out. They're in a great position. 5 more seconds before Haltos Finest respawns, and they realistically only have to hold this for about 1 more push. That's about it for the time. And it will depend on how far away they spawned. And it does look like they got kind of close, maybe 150 meters away. Not terrible, not great. But yeah, by the time they get there, it's going to be about 3/4 of the way done.
Oh, Lamp's going right to them. They know
Bold move.
his house. Oh, he RPGs the Chickpea. Chickpea's dead.
Wow.
This is so
All right.
winnable.
They got this.
They got the defib.
Swego goes
Goes
down.
down.
Chickpea's at quarter
Defib.
health.
Lamp,
Chickpea
you
goes
better clear
down.
this. Lamp, you better clean this up.
Nice.
Swakko.
That's the wipe.
How can they throw like this, man? Oh, brother.
Yeah, they had that. I really thought that they had that advantage there. But Swego, Chickpea, they came back. It was the reses and the heals.
Socialites have returned to the arena. This is exactly what the mighty needed. They
Constantly had
pocketed
one
our
dead.
first cash out.
But anyway, here comes Vault 2. Nice movement from Brindy. Hopping around, even got those double jumps going on after that. And as they hop into Vault 2, will there be a fight before they tap Vault 2? I think we might see it. Nope, Vault 2 gets tapped. Okay. I think they're just ready. They're wanting to fight.
They are here.
See a lot of damage happening from building to building. Dome shield goes down. Chickpea's trying to heal his teammates. It is all chaos right in this doorway here. Everybody's fighting over the ladder. And it does look like Haltos
Where was
Finest
this
is able to
earlier,
get a team
Lamp?
wipe.
Where was this earlier?
Yeah.
You guys get jumped on right now at a massive disadvantage in a fight. You can't win a fight when you have an advantage? Come on, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah, you
Okay,
tell
they have church. He's gonna set up a drop.
Pushing back into the arena with all
The
their
pad again.
It's the mighty
Should be
team
positioned
respawn.
all the way at the top of
Yeah, and that
church.
jump pad, dropping it down onto that jump pad just buys so much time. You know, in a
Yeah.
game where a few seconds matters, I think it's such a smart move. So anybody taking notes, definitely watch this setup because they
They
have
cannot
it
let him
right.
go up. They cannot let him go up. Oh, they let him go up church. That's a mistake. See, it's like all about the timings here.
Yep. I'm surprised
they
that
have-
they didn't take the fight on the roof.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm saying. They let him
Yeah.
get in.
Okay. So Berts is able to jump down. It does get dropped and gets shot back up into the sky.
The pad
they have to
actually
break
saved
that jump.
Chickpea.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He fell onto the pad.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Well, yeah, Chickpea will get it.
All of them are
Glitch pad goes
glitched
off.
into the RPG.
Wow.
Not committing on this. This is good. This is good. I like this. They're down a RPG. Still have high ground up to the point, which is good. And they're gonna get pushed here.
Yeah.
That's good.
It is getting stolen. Cash out is going. They're charging in. Are they able to stop it? They didn't stop it. Berts is in control of cash out.
They should have followed.
Time is running out. Halto's Finest is all here. They just need to get a kill. Push in.
This is gonna be hard to take. Oh, the flank. Brandy with the flank. This could work. This could be really good. Really good.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, the double kill.
Nice. It's
And
just
the
Swanko.
final one.
Kill him.
They have to get on it too. No, what just
Oh,
happened?
no. We're not trolling like this. There we go.
Do they have time? They do.
Yes,
Okay.
they do. Oh, I was
Perfect.
gonna get so angry if they trolled that.
That was kind of chaotic, a little sloppy. I
Randy
dare
flanked
say.
so perfectly, man. You have no idea
Yes,
how
he
much
did.
value that flank just brought them to that fight.
Yeah, and that double kill he got from that was really impressive
It's-
too.
Yeah.
Those stairways, that stairway is just so claustrophobic as well. So it made for the perfect flank for him to get in there and caught them off guard, got the double kill, and it did sway that cash out, and it saved them because if they didn't, Berts would have just taken the win 10 seconds ago. So here we go again. Halto's Finest having an engagement on the roof. With the roof, Chickpea
And
goes
four
down.
tap Chickpea. Can he four taps Waco here? He cannot.
Ooh. So he goes back up. Dome Shield goes down. Brindy is down as well. Z, Swaco, Chickpea just holding on at half health with all of them. Z is doing great healing damage. Or not damage, but great healing. And yeah, we do see Halto's Finest go down for a team wipe.
D-cash out. Nobody wants to play D-cash out. It is so bad.
Is that the one on the platform that elevates?
No. It's under the bridge. Like,
Oh, okay. Yep.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, nobody's gonna be playing that one.
Yeah, so we're looking at the scoreboard now, and both teams are exactly matched. 3-3 and 6.
Oh, they're getting jumped
this
on
is
by
what you
Lamp.
expect.
They got a god spawn.
Wow.
He's 1 HP. Nice. Lamp survived
they
for
have
so
this.
long.
Yeah.
Good stall.
Look at that
I don't
team
know.
wipe. That was great.
Yeah,
That was
they got
great.
a
That was
god
impressive.
spawn there. So they
Okay.
instantly went. Bought him off guard. This
Yeah,
cash
I-
out is. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I think you're right. Like, the aggressive plays are doing work for them.
Yeah.
They needed to play more aggressively, and I think it is helping. But when you say God spawn, where did they spawn? Do you know?
I don't know. They spawned pretty close.
Pretty
and
close, yeah.
It's like they got lucky. I would not play near this cash out like this. But that's
the
they
engagement's
can get
happening
patted
already.
on right now. Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty well though.
Making space,
Lamp.
trying to
Back
heal
up,
their
Lamp.
heavy. Ooh, he goes down.
They're gonna get. Yeah. So on this cache, I prefer to play on the rooftop, and if they do force the point, you just jump from the roof pad off.
Okay.
And you always have the jump advantage. But since they played in the forest and they were able to get patted on, that's why they lost the fight.
Gotcha. Well, it looks like Halto's Finest has one more push in them.
One chance.
And, yep. Come on, guys. Y'all got this. We
They're
see the
deciding to play
zipline.
3 people on the cache.
No, I think the zipline's so they can get out of there. No, look, they're stuck. They're having to have this fight happen right now. Brindy going down to a quarter health, 17 health. He's trying to do any damage. Swaco goes down.
Just Lamp, can he make it? Wait, they wiped him. Wait, be careful
wiped
though.
him?
Make it close. Got this?
Is this it? Did they?
This
just
might
win?
be it. This might be it. Yes!
They won. Yeah. Good job.
Why would Berts play on that cash out? That's so troll.
Yeah. No, I think they set up a zipline to get out, and I don't think they had time to take it before the Halto's Finest jumped in there.
I think that was probably Holden's finest. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
was it?
I
That
wish we
might
had
have
a.
been it.
We might need a
we should go
replay.
back. But hey, congratulations, Halto's Finest. You gave us quite a match. You came back, and you did give it to Berts just the way that they needed it. So, well done. You took them down, and I think that we have a lot to watch from you here in the future. So, congratulations on winning this part of the split. Yeah, and Berts, y'all are amazing as always. And I just think that Halto's Finest came in they played more aggressively right at the end and right when they needed it. And I think that y'all got a little comfortable. I think Bert's got a little comfortable playing it a little slower and knowing that they could get the team wipes. But hey, good job on both teams. Y'all played amazing, and I want to go back and watch these matches now because these last three that we just watched were really
Bangers.
good. Yeah, they were high level, high gameplay in the finals. It's what I watch to learn more. It's what I do to kind of understand this game and its systems. And so, thank you for giving us quite a show. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was a pleasure watching these. They were bangers.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I believe that we will go to production and get the MVP vote and yeah, see who won that. And then we'll wrap it up for the day. Do you have any thoughts on what we saw today? Any, well, actually, we'll look at the bracket. But yeah, we can still talk about that. Any thoughts of just overall today? Anything that kind of stood out in your mind, NetX, that you...
I think I failed my prediction on No Name versus NTHX and the lowers.
You know,
it is what
that's
it
okay.
is. But
Yep.
I was rooting for Lamp the entire way through.
Yeah.
But like I said, games against Berts would be bangers, and they were bangers.
Yeah.
Close games,
Well, and, you know,
all the way.
Yep, you converted me too because I was all for Berts just because again I know these players, I think they're great, but at the same time, you know, let's see the fresh meat in here. This game needs new games, new teams, you know, just like what we saw. So I know for certain that this is most likely not the last time we will see these two teams match up.
Definitely not.
And yeah. If it's anything like we just saw, and what was cool is we got to see them twice today. And Berts kind of took the advantage in the first one. They went 2-1, and then in the end, Halto's Finest came back, and they went 2-1 the opposite direction. So, yeah, just what I wanted to see, what I love casting, and just impressive.
The Berts have been dethroned.
Yes, they have.
And I think I might have a factor in that a little bit because I prepared Halto's Finest for this. Not I,
Mulder.
Me and
Yeah, no,
definitely.
I mean, I'm sure you did.
Me and Commit gave him some really good practice and prepared him and told him how this game mode works and stuff. So
Nice.
they played really well.
Practicing with them.
I am very happy for the
Yeah.
boys.
Good. Glad to hear it, guys. Well, I think that next up will be, yep, hang on. Stars, do you have something for us? Production? Need more time. All right. Yeah, so I think that looking back over today, one of the weirdest things, and maybe in the next bracket we'll see this again, but Cis Horizon, we've talked about it a little bit, how you say it's more for lights and kind of has a little bit different gameplay than anything, but why do you think that it was played so heavily in the previous split and now it's not? Is it just the shotgun meta, or is it just is there something else that people bored of it? You know, what changed?
I think people are now just starting to realize that they're abusing glitch mines and up close fights because you can like put a bubble in and then put 2 glitches in and then just have all the burst damage, especially if you're having a heavy with a winch claw. So it's like everything's so up close. There's not really up close fights on Horizon. So that's why that map's getting avoided. But yeah. If there's double medium teams with a heavy with 2 ARs, Horizon's probably good. But it is definitely favored for lights.
Well, and what was interesting is that like the 2 commanding teams didn't use the winch claw. Like we saw at the opening of the morning, how the NTHX and No Name were using the winch claw, both on their heavy, but it just goes to show you that that shield is just so impactful. You can make these amazing plays with the winch claw, grab people out of position, just kind of throw them into a kind of a panic mode. But having that shield and having your team stand behind it and be protected, I think is just it is still the best mode that you can go with for the heavy. Yeah.
I played winch. I was when I scrimmed Lamp's team before this tournament. I was the heavy with the winch claw, and the 2 mediums were playing shotgun, and he was struggling against the winch. Like he was mad because every time he would put the cash or the C4 on the cash box, he wasn't able to see for it because I would just grab the fucking, you know, out of his position.
Interesting.
So, and he didn't know how to play against it. So I'm sure if Swaka pulled out the winch against him, Swaka would have definitely won for free. But these are OG heavies. They like to stick to the old school stuff. So I don't think we'll see him on winch claws anytime soon.
Okay. Well,
And you always plays differently from us, and then
yeah.
they like the LMG heavies for some reason, the Lewis guns. I think that
Yep.
thing's ass. So
I do too. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense anymore how it like
makes sense. You're
curves
an
to
A,
the
so-
left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Lewis gun is awful, especially when they put the two barricades, the bunkers. It's
Yep.
awful gameplay. They play too passive
Yeah.
compared to us. We like to get active.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, and I think that is the difference between the NA and EU teams is that like the NA is just so aggressive and so like pushy and going into fights, and then the EU teams play a little more strategically, and they don't need to have every fight. They're not trying to show that they're the boss. They're the top players until the actual strategy starts unfolding. So, but with that
We got the
said,
MVPs ready.
yeah, let's hop over to the MVP and give another shout out to our sponsor, One Shot Energy, for sponsoring our event. And it does look like Noli X has won the One Shot Care Package. So Noli, you will be sent a care package from One Shot Energy, and we hope you enjoy it. Thank you everybody for voting. Noli, I think you had some amazing gameplay today within THX, and well deserved. So enjoy that package. Send us some pictures of you when you get it. And yeah, let everybody know how amazing One Shot is. And thank you for being our sponsor. And our finals MVP is Okra, and on Halto's Finest. And I think Okra had a different name you were saying earlier.
Yeah, Lamp.
Lamp. Okay.
By Lamp.
Yeah. So
Lamp is cute.
And so he is our finals MVP pick for this game today. So congratulations to both of you, Noli and Okra or Lamp, for winning these care packages. And yeah, congratulations. Now I think that, yeah, and I think we're going to pull up the Splits 2 standings after today. So pushing 30, which is BBB, standing at 99 points. In THX Esports with 81 points. No Name at 81. Ape Squad at 75 in fourth place. Halto's Finest had a big jump up to 75 points, so they're now in fifth. And Berts at 60. And the other two, I don't know this name. We haven't seen them yet on a split or being casted. So KRBLSA, Caburst, yeah, I can't even try that. So they're in seventh place with Quattro Squad in eighth. So those are the top 8 players in this split. Lots more. We are only halfway through the split, so if you still want, there is a chance for you to register, come in, and show us what you got. So there is a chance for you to climb your way up this leaderboard, but right now we do have some amazing teams in the top 8 going for that. Yeah, NetX, it was amazing casting with you. I really appreciated the feedback. I learned a lot. Cool to know some things that were bugging me, like why you run with the defib out, or like, yeah, running or knocking over the vault. Just a lot of nice little facts. It was cool to get your perspective on it. So thank you for casting with me, and hopefully we can do it again here shortly.
Pleasure, man.
Yeah, thanks
for the opportunity. Breakout.
Yeah, and stay tuned for the next matchup here in about 2 weeks. I believe it's on August 4th. So tune in then. You'll be in it. All right. Well, we hope to see you guys here on August 4th for the next one. And until then, have a good one. Bye, guys.
Peace.
Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in the cage, I'ma let out the wake up, get out the.
Welcome, contestants, to the Finals Masters Series. This video will explain the format for the competitive final scene across the North American and European regions. The Finals Masters Series is an open global ecosystem where the best contestants from around the world can compete to prove they are the best of the best. Contestants from both regions will compete in a global circuit across 2 splits. Contestants will compete in 4 open qualifiers, each split to gain circuit points. Each qualifier will host a best-of-3 double elimination bracket. The top 8 teams in a competitive split will qualify for the Finals Masters. The Masters will be a 2-day double elimination bracket where the top contestants will fight for a share of a prize pool and direct qualification into the World Championship. All matches will be best of 3, with the grand final being a best of 5. The final 2 teams in the Masters will earn their ticket to Worlds 2024. Across both splits, the top 8 teams with the most points that have not already qualified will be invited to the World Championship. Following the second Masters, 2 last chance qualifiers will be hosted where teams can fight for a chance to gain their entry into Worlds. The top 2 teams from each qualifier will earn their right to fight for a world title. For the Masters Series, we have brought back our map ban system. Teams will pick and ban between 5 maps. Those maps in rotation are Cis Horizon, Las Vegas, Monaco, Seoul, and Skyway Stadium. Alright contestants, it's time to buckle in. We hope to see you earn your stripes.
Everything is twofold. What's joy is pain on the other hand. And what happens when the one that you love is the main cause of your suffering? Everything is twofold. What's joy is pain on the other hand. And what happens when the one that you love is the main cause of your suffering? Everything is twofold. What's joy is pain on the other hand. And what happens when the one that you love is the main cause of your suffering?
y'all as the competition. But if you go against me, you the opposition. But if you wanna take to look like you could close the distance, I'ma give it A forever since you're so persistent. With you, I'm just practicing, cause I'm back to back, let's get back to winning. As a matter of fact, I'm not that forgiving, cause you did this to yourself, that's a bad decision. I don't see no one in front of me, you is a ghost, you ain't got a soul. Whoa, always say that they gon' come for me, knowing they won't, they doing the most. Whoa, chasing my, gotta get already, not selling my, you on the, y'all moving, ready to, whoa.
I'm the main event, ain't no back and forth, let's get it. Heartless energy, yeah, better get lost, okay with it. Ain't nobody in front of me, ain't nobody in front of me, ain't nobody in front of me, ain't nobody in front of me. You can try to prove me wrong and try to give respect, but who we looking for if there was no one left? Ain't nobody in front of me, ain't nobody in front of me, ain't nobody in front of me, ain't nobody in front of me.
This my game won't stop, no, I can't fit in your box, whoa, that's demolish shop, froze, set the scene, no plot, hoes, whoa, please don't play me, cause when I let the beat sound, you think I'm crazy, but none of you critics gon' faze me, so when I talk like this, don't blame me, I know I'm bad with it, go against a goat, that's bad business, all of y'all are jokes so sad with it, to me you just a ghost, don't get mad with me, just, it's a my, gotta get, already, not selling my, you on the, y'all moving, ready to, whoa.
I'm the main event, ain't no back and forth, let's get it. Heartless energy, yeah, better get lost, okay with it. Ain't nobody in front of me, ain't nobody in front of me, ain't nobody in front of me, ain't nobody in front of me. You can try to prove me wrong and try to give respect, but who we looking for if there was no one left? Ain't nobody in front of me, ain't nobody in front of me, ain't